Hello, hello, hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. The ring was not too long. Oh, where's our... Why is there no overlay? What is going on? What is... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Overlay missing. What's happening? All right, we'll fix that in a minute. What's up tonight, everyone? And our Paul, welcome back to the Visual. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big tips here for our new subscriber, Maple's Magic, Body Rolls, La Chimnichanga, Hunty, Andre Solemn. What's going on tonight, everyone? Yeah, I don't know where my overlay went. Deck list, no deck list tonight. No overlay, no deck list. Chesapeake, aka Average, Plainbird, how's it going tonight, everyone? Good to see you on this fine Tuesday evening. Fire Hades, Shuka Plays, welcome, welcome, welcome. I pronounced your name right. That is impressive. Oh man, people got so mad about Amulet. I thought, didn't y'all tell me it was Amulet? I thought we went through this on the stream. Because I made the funny face that you can't see. Amulet. Oh my goodness. So I said it like that through the whole video, and then I get yelled at, and people are all angry at me. Oh, I feel like you led me astray. You led me astray, Twitch chat. You helped me with the vampire, but then you got me with the amulet. I should have just stuck with my original pronunciation. Rainbow Q, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big gift here for our new subscriber. Let me see if I can figure out where this overlay went. I know... I do not understand. It was just here. Alright. Weird. Weird. Fire Hondex, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So how are y'all liking Unstable so far? I know... Hey, welcome, that amazing guy. Good to have you. I guess I'll just have to remake this overlay real quick. So how are you liking... How are you liking Unstable? I know Jay Zoller, Supermod Jay Zoller, apparently does not like Unstable, to the point where he's going to quit Magic over his dislike for Unstable, which might be the craziest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, if you missed it, we were super lucky. We got such a sweet spoiler card. We got to show off Crow Storm. Let me pull up I'm going to pull up the spoilers. Jay Zoller, cover your ears, cover your eyes. So this is Unstable action. We got a super sweet spoiler, Crow Storm, referencing, of course, Storm Crow, the greatest creature in Magic. If you haven't seen it yet, on the YouTube channel, we made a Magic meme video, and I was pretty happy with how it turned out. We got to talk about sweet things like Kibler, Google, the handsomest man in Magic, some Finkel, Anime Girl, Katie Takagaki stuff. Really just funny, fun stuff. So, but the set's looking really cool. For me and Unstable, we started off, and I was like, oh, this set. When we saw yesterday's spoilers, it was just like all these contraptions. I liked Earl of Squirrel, but there wasn't a lot of good jokes. But then today, they nailed it today. So many of the cards were so sweet. I think Rules Lawyer is insanely awesome. That's one of the sweetest cards we've seen. Spike Tournament Grinder, really on point with the Phyrexian mana. So even though Slaying Mantis, very good as well. So even though I don't think I will actually play the set very much, I'm really excited just to see the cards and the jokes, and I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out, even though, I don't know, it got off to a slow start yesterday, but I feel like it really picked up steam today and ended up being pretty excellent. And overlay achieved. Alright, now we're good to go. Alright, so I've been... Am I saying the wrong thing? Unstable. It is Unstable. I actually had a massive list of memes. Had like 30 memes or so. But then had to trim it down to enough for the video. So there's definitely potential for Magic Memes Part 2 in the future. Do you think we play a Storm deck on Unstable Draft? We haven't seen enough of the set yet, but I would definitely force Storm if I opened a Storm or a Crow Storm. I always want to say Storm Crow. I've been away for a week. The deck sounds super spicy, but thinking about a creatureless threat deck that abuses search. Yeah, this deck is really fun. I'm really excited for it. So anyway, let's do our reminders. We can talk about the deck. Then, to Jay Zoller's chagrin, we can talk Unstable. Unstable is not coming to Magic Online. It's possible we get some of the. This is the very beginning of this stream, actually. It's possible we get some of the cards in treasure chests, but not coming to Magic Online proper. However, we will have Iconic Masters starting Friday. The set releases in paper in the real world on Friday, so we will have some rough drafts. Iconic Masters coming up shortly, which should be sweet, and hopefully some cheaper cards for like budget Magic and whatnot. So actually, it's funny the way this spoiler came to be. Let me do the reminders and talk about the deck, and I'll tell you a little bit of the behind the scenes of the spoiler for Stormcrow. Anyway, YouTube channel. You've heard us talking about Crowstorm, other unstable stuff. Make sure to check that out. We also had a pretty fun budget Magic. Grixis Amulet. If you can get past the the endless comments about how I said Amulet, I think the deck was actually really fun and really sweet. So check that out as well. Of course, the replay YouTube, that's where you can find all the old streams, including this stream. It'll go up tomorrow if you miss any of our 5-color Azcanta friends. Merch page with tokens and t-shirts and playmats. That's a good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. Of course, if you want to support me directly, donations are available down below. Definitely not required, but always awesome when they happen to happen. So today's deck is a deck I've been messing around with. I was playing it for fun. We played a version of it for Much Brew this past week as a special episode. Don't worry, 6-drop Tribal. We're not playing all my decks on Much Brew. 6-drop Tribal will be this week's Much Brew. For better or worse. For better or worse. So this deck is basically a Super Friends deck, but we're built around the power of Search for Azcanta, which, remember, normally we see this digging for like negates and duresses and fatal pushes, but it hits any non-land, non-creature permanent, which means we can use it to dig for planeswalkers. So our plan for the deck is basically to stick a Search for Azcanta, kind of stay alive with Attune with Ethers, Harness Lightning, Abrade, some enchantment removal, some fumigates. And then we're going to flip our Search for Azcanta, and we can just dig for a planeswalker every turn. So the end game of our deck is hopefully just have a ton of planeswalkers on the battlefield. We got Gideon on the Trials to stay alive. We got Chandra, which is probably the most important planeswalker, because not only does it kill something, and we have so many planeswalkers, we can't just throw away our planeswalkers as like removal spells if we have to stay alive. But not only does Chandra kill something, it also ramps us into like turn 5 Varaskas, turn 5 Nicol Bolas Godpharaoh, which is really insane. Our finishing planeswalkers are super strong. Vraska's great, Nicol Bolas close to unbeatable once it gets going. Ajani is a surprising all-star. It's our card advantage engine, deals with Hazoret, deals with Scarab Gods thanks to the Swords to Plowshares ability. Huatli is actually pretty good at just gumming up the board with dinosaurs. I've been happy with Huatli. Nissa's a little weird, kind of aggressive. Most of the time when we draw Nissa, we plus it and then just ultimate it to start drawing cards. But it makes 5/5s, which is pretty good. It can get back a planeswalker that died from our graveyard. So that's the main plan of the deck. Kale Cheerios, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So this is very close to the build that we played on Much Brew. Main change, I have an Authority of the Consuls in the main deck, just trying to make the deck a little better against Ramanamp Red, which is one of our tougher matchups. Went down the Dovin, unfortunately. I think Dovin sweet, but I think it was the worst of our planeswalkers, and it didn't really do anything in any of our matches. Otherwise, sideboard, trying out a few more creatures, because opponents are probably going to bring out their creature removal. So we got Sunscourge Champion for Ramanamp Red and other aggressive decks. And then we have Scarab God, which kind of does double duty. It's a creature that can be a threat on its own, gets in under duresses and negates. Also kind of hate against Godpharaoh's Gift in a weird way, where we can activate it to get what they're targeting with Godpharaoh's Gift. So that's the main change to the sideboard. Otherwise, more removal, Abrade, duresses, and negates for control, and more Authority of the Consuls. So that's what we're working with tonight. I've been having decent success with this deck. I'm hoping that these small changes will make it even better. So we're going to run it through a league, see how it goes. Regardless, it's really fun to play. It's just like such a fun deck to play with. Wait until I tell Dovin what you said in my self-brewed Jeskai control deck. I tried it. I really wanted Dovin Bond to be good in this deck. 6-mana Jace actually could be good in this deck. That's actually a pretty good call. Unfortunately, it's really hard to get Planeswalker deck cards. So, oh man, do I gotta go get a 6-mana Jace? What would we take out for 6-mana Jace? The only downside is our deck is already really good in slower matchups where Jace would be good. Like, I feel like we have so much power that we naturally can fight against control for the most part. Ooh, maybe we might want Lost Legacy. Maybe that's what we should have in the sideboard. Because I feel like approach can be sketchy. Like, we have negates and duresses for approach decks, but it might be worth playing Lost Legacy in the sideboard. Hawali is actually really sweet. It is really good. Blue-green Nissa is maybe an option worth exploring, although it doesn't really do anything because we don't. It's just like scrying because we don't really have creatures to put on the battlefield. I guess the fireball ending can be nice. None of the bots that I can borrow cards from have the Planeswalker deck cards, so I actually have to do it the old-fashioned way if I want a copy. Can't block, won't block. Oh, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like black-red kind of ramen on Pretty. I like it. So I think we're just going to try it like this. Unstable is not coming to Magic Online, unfortunately. If it was, we would certainly be doing some Unstable drafts. We do a stream or some rough drafts or something, because it seems like it would be really fun. I don't know. I have no idea. It seems really wacky, but the cards are just too crazy for Magic Online to handle, I think. Oh, so the backstory. I promised I would give you the backstory. So it was actually kind of unique the way that the spoilers work. Usually with spoilers, you just get a card like a week or two ahead of when it's supposed to be published, maybe like 10 days. And it's like, oh, this is your card, do your thing. With Unstable, it was kind of like, you kind of pitched ideas on how you wanted to spoil the card without knowing what the card would actually be. So we kind of came up with the idea of doing a Magic meme video based on see, look at this. I even wrote it out so I would say it correctly based on how y'all told me to say it. Aim, you'll let. Because I didn't want to get yelled at during Budget Magic. You see, I actually... but it didn't work. I failed. So we had the idea of the meme video before we knew what the card would be, and then it happened that the card was exactly perfect for the meme video. Like, it could not have been better. It was actually, Stormcrow was the first meme we put on the list, and that was before we knew that we would have Crowstorm is our card, or that Crowstorm would even be a card. So it was pretty awesome that it ended up working out that way. I think we will do an Iconic Masters opening, yeah. We also might have a huge treasure chest opening. So there's this weird thing with the treasure chests get updated for the new set, and that's happening tomorrow. And the prices go really low a couple of weeks before the update, and then they usually go high at the update. So I bought a couple of hundred treasure chests to potentially do a big treasure chest opening and also make a few ticks, hopefully. So we'll see. If prices do what I'm hoping they do and it's worth opening them, then we'll do a huge treasure chest opening, like 200 treasure chest opening at some point. Otherwise, I'll just sell them and get my money back out of them. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping with full sets in them that the EV is going to go up a lot. I think that non-budget Grixis Amulet could be good. We still have the problem with a Braid is like the biggest concern, but I actually think it could be a pretty strong deck. I was pretty impressed with the power, even without having like Search for Azcanta. The Scion, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops tier for our new subscriber. Uh-oh, a sub did not show up? Oh man, that nerd 240. I'm so sorry. I don't know why that happens sometimes on Twitch. Thank you so much for your subscription. Definitely appreciate it. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big scoops tier for our new subscriber. And, okay, that sounds good. Our mana's going to be fine. We have removal. We got Wrath. As long as we're not playing against a control deck, this hand is pretty excellent. That would be my only concern, is that we're up against hardcore control. When looking at deck lists, which website do you prefer to look at? Deckbox, Tapped Out, or Goldfish? Oh man, it looks like Control. This hand is much worse against Control. Much, much worse against Control. We'll grab a Mountain. Ugh. No, we have like infinite dead cards against Control. Play a tap land, pass the turn. Maybe they're not Control. Maybe they're like God Pharaoh's Gifts or something. Bionic Broccoli, welcome back to the Fishbowl for the 9th month in a row. Welcome back. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Search for Azcanta. Definitely looks like Control. So probably Goldfish, just because I'm most used to it, if I did not actually say those words out loud. But any of them work. I'm just most used to Goldfish. Yeah, this deck is really fun. Jeskai Geist. Alright, Jeskai Geist looks good. Delver is an interesting addition. It's kind of like a Jeskai Delver deck. Well, this is going to be interesting, because we have a lot of cards that do absolutely nothing. Opponent mills a Settle. We're going to need to... Oh man, opponent's missing land drop? Ooh, come on, Planeswalkers. Come on, Planeswalkers. Ether Hub. Play... Sanctum. Well, at least our opponent's a minute away from casting anything, but we really got to get a Planeswalker down before they get their counter magic up. I play an Atraxa Commander deck that plays 20 walkers. Ooh, that sounds really fun. I have not played a Super Friends Commander deck like that, but it sounds like a blast. Sergeant Shenanigans for the 2nd month in a row. Thanks for all the awesome content. Also, thank you for signing your cards. Well, no problem. Thank you so much for your resubscription. Big scoops here for you. Opponent passing. It's going to get countered, and I'm going to cry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it worth it? So, next turn we can play around... I need to, let me pull up the donation. Thank you so much, Helichrome, for the donation. Next turn we can play around the Mana Leak Supreme Will. Or we just cast it now, and it gets hit by Supreme Will. So, donation from Helichrome. Thank you so much again. It's pronounced like I am you let Nicole Bolas, not Nicol Bolas. It's not Nickel. Nicol Bolas, not Nicole. Veraska is pronounced like Vroom Vroom, not Ver. Vroomaska? No. Vroom Vroomaska. Conquistador. Yeah, I got Conquistador. Y'all got that one for me. Thank you so much for the donation and the pronunciation dissertation. Everest, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So are we slamming this or not? Are we playing around counters? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's pass. Let's pass. I think Supreme Will is probably their main counter. So by waiting, we probably increase our chances of this resolving. Also gives us a chance to like draw a Gideon or something too and cast 2 Planeswalkers in the same turn. We're definitely going to cast it next turn. Worst case, that keeps our opponent from glimmering, which is something. Opponent has all the basic lands. Zach Arrow for the 7th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Says, as someone who started Magic when Narset first got spoiled, need to build Super Friends with her, there's no better deck we could be playing tonight. It is a really fun deck. I'm super excited to be playing some more Super Friends. Although I'm not super comfortable about where we're at right this second. Play Chandra. This hand is not set up to fight Control. Does our opponent have a real counter? Cancel? Who plays Cancel? What is going on? What is happening? Ugh. We're in bad shape. Opponent's got Search going. We don't. They had Cancel. We have a handful of stuff to fight aggro, not to fight Control. Nobody actually plays Cancel except our opponent. Oh dear, deck. Oh dear. Yeah, we're in very bad shape. Search for Azcanta. Yeah, this is just not a hand for the control matchup. How was your first match? Always some really weird deck specifically built to beat you. We just got bad luck on the stream. Gift of Paradise. All right. Well, let's keep ramping. Pass the turn. Yeah, I have no idea what our opponent's deck's doing, other than I feel like their mana is probably not very efficient. Cancel is legal from the from Ixalan, I believe. Cancel's always standard legal. I sounded like Seinfeld. Well, that's better than than some of the things people say I sound like. So I'll take that as a compliment. I don't think Disallow's even that expensive, but maybe our opponent's really budget. Warrior for the 7th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl with a potential against the odds deck. Ooh. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Come on, Planeswalkers! Alright. I know this isn't going to work, but what else can we do? What can we do other than slam our God Pharaoh into the counter? Odds of this working so slim. Endless Amoeba. Ooh, that looks sweet. If this is another cancel. Tapping, untapping, retapping. Gotta leave up that extra blue mana. Opponent. Disallow. Yeah. Our hand is just not going to work in this matchup. We got to go to sideboarding and get these cards out of our deck. We essentially started with a hand that would have been great in any matchup except blue-white approach, and was like a Molda 3 or something against blue-white approach. I'm not sure if you commented or seen it, but I really like you look at the deck. Oh, it keeps getting... Ooh, that braid. Our deck's just rubbing it in. Monograde Stompy, welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Standard Affinity. That looks pretty fun. It's Constructs? Is that the tribe that's being named? Lots of Gearhulks. That's a really cool idea. Come on, actual Magic cards against control. Alright, Gift of Paradise. Gift of Paradise! Yeah, Gideon Emblem could be good. We don't have Gideons or Emblem. We got all removal spells. Our best hope is our opponent's not playing Approach somehow, and they're playing like a real control deck. Now that Search for Azcanta has flipped, though, our odds of winning is very, very, very low. Because they can just keep digging for counters. Discards a cast out. Nissa. I don't even know if we cast Planeswalkers. I think we got to try to wait and cast 2 Planeswalkers in the same turn. But I think we just are not going to win this. Did our opponent not activate Search? What is our... Well, that increases our odds. I don't know what's happening. How do you not activate Search? Play the land. Pass the turn. Yeah, we might end up wrathing the empty board. That's alright. We got a chance. Wow! Oh man, I've never been so happy. Oh, that's 2 turns. Oh, we're gonna lose, but we're getting so much free value of our opponent forgetting they have Search for Azcanta. Maybe they bite on this Attune. You want to counter that? We're gonna get lands. Get a swamp. Play the swamp. Come on. No Search for Azcanta. That's all we're living for now, is to see how many Azcanta activations our opponent doesn't take. Yes! 3 in a row! 3 in a row! Oh, it's the small things when your life is ending to blue-white approach. There's approach. Opponent. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We might as well play the land. Play Nissa. There's no way our opponent's hand is so good they don't want to activate approach. That's insanity. They have more counters. Another disallow. Okay, pass the turn. Well, our small joy of our opponent not activating Search is coming to an end. Now I don't know if there's any way we can win, actually. Alright, fair enough. Oh boy. We've never built a Ashling's Prerogative deck, that's for sure. Well, that hand was as bad as it gets in the control matchup. Cannot get much worse than that. Bring in negates, bring in duresses, go down all the bad removal, bring in the Scarab Gods, and we need one more card. I have a deck idea with the card Enchanted Evening, but I don't have a full deck list made for it yet, just some ideas. Yeah, you can definitely email me, Bipolar Panda. I will try to look it over and get back to you. I'll definitely look it over, but I will try to get back to you on it. Is Scarab God good? Not especially, but I think it's got to be better than all of our dead removal spells. Yeah, I mean, they're little creatures. Are we even really scared of them? If we stick a Planeswalker, I'm not really super scared of their creatures. I kind of want Cast Out because it cycles. I mean, I guess Sunscourge Champion is not very good. It's just a creature. We can leave in like a Harness Lightning and an Abrade, something like that. Something like that, maybe? I mean, Abrade gets Torrential. Maybe it's just 2 Abrades, although the energy from Harness Lightning can be relevant. Maybe like that? This seems much better set up against control. Yeah, Binding does get rid of their cast outs, that's true. Maybe we bring in the Binding and don't bring in the cast out? Maybe like that? Going to Baltimore, would you run some type of Graveyard Hate in Standard? I'm running 4-color Energy. I don't know if it's necessary if you have a Braid. I think the main thing you got to answer graveyard-wise is God Pharaoh's Gift, so I think it might be easier to just fight God Pharaoh's Gift instead of trying to fight against the graveyard. Oh yeah, stream mode. Good call. We went through a whole match on non-stream mode. Well, at least we have many less dead cards in this match. We get to play first. Oh dear. So close to what we want. We need one land, one land. We have a ton of Fumigates. They're just in our sideboard now since we're up against control. Alright, we're going to keep this. Hopefully we just draw a blue source. If we draw any land in the first couple turns, we get to Gift of Paradise, so it should be okay. And we have a lot of power. Plus we got Search for Azcanta, which is one of our best cards against control. Gregory, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. My son Regal and I love watching you play together. Hey, awesome, and hello to Regal as well. Big scoops here for our new subscribers. Come on, blue source. Blue mana, please. Okay, well, Duress is a card that we want, but things are going a little slower than we would have liked. Do you think red-white approach splashing blue is better than blue-white splashing red? I don't know about that. Come on, land. Land. Well, this is not how we drew it up. Hey, what's up, Choosy? Opponent makes their land drop. Land? Ugh. Boy. Well, our 5-0 dream is dying quickly. This is went about as bad as we could have drawn things up. I think that this hand was still a keep. I would have kept it again. It's unfortunate that we did not draw any lands, but Yep. Well, approach isn't even a real part of the meta. Like, the meta is 50% energy, 25% ramen on bread, and then a bunch of little stuff. So, statistically, pretty unlikely that we play approach again, because it's just not a tier 1 deck at the moment. But this isn't going to work out, I don't think. I mean, I guess it's still possible. We got Duress, we got Negate, so if we start hitting our land drops, things could still turn around from here. But, oh my goodness. Do you think there is enough tokens to warrant, in the meta to warrant something like Fiery Cannonade in the sideboard of Grixis Tezzeret? Yeah, I mean, I guess it's good against Ramen Bread as well. I'd probably just play like Sweltering Suns if your mana can handle it, but we did play Approach a lot of times in a row one stream. Yeah, we could definitely play some Pirate God again at some point. Come on, deck. Come on. You can do it. This is so bad. I mean, I think this is probably... It's definitely going to get countered. Yes, I know. You've been playing Magic. Yeah, it's a lot too late. So opponent has a counter, but instead is going to cast out the Gift of Paradise, I think. Or maybe they just are going to win and they don't care. So, Gift of Paradise resolves. Opponent plays a Plains. Are they just going to approach already? No approach yet. Alright, we're kind of fighting. We're fighting and clawing. So many Chandras. Psycho Smurf, welcome to the Fishbowl. For the 13th month in a row. Thank you so much for your resub. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. And Theory crafting some Kavu Predator. Ooh. Ooh, the list looks sweet. Fiery Justice is a pretty sweet combo with it. Got the Grove of the Burn Willows. I actually kind of like that. It looks like a sweet build of Zoo. Woolly Thoctor is just so big, too. Woolly Thoctor and Loxodon Smiter. That's some big 3-drops. That looks really fun. Yeah, I guess we just... Do we just play Chandra? We can Duress... Alright, let's Duress. See what happens. Yeah, then I think Fiery Cannonade could be worth considering. Opponent. Gonna get their counter on. Alright. Well, Gift of Paradise. And we'll see. We'll see. Opponent gonna Glimmer. Yep. So, I mean, we're just so far behind after discarding the hand size 3 times that it's hard to imagine we can come back from here, but we do have a little bit of mana now. Opponent passing. Jeez, we are doing this the most awkward way possible. Dick Tugnut, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Well, let's play Search for Azcanta. And... do we gotta leave up a counter? Or do we just New Horizons? We're not going to counter the first approach anyway, so let's just New Horizons. Well, all of our lands tap for 2 mana. And yeah, our opponent did not play particularly well in game 1, so maybe we still have a chance, because maybe our opponent's just learning the deck or something. And now we do have search down. Here comes the approach. Yup. So we're going to need to find lots and lots of negates if we're going to live. I really like Rules Lawyer. Tarking for the 4th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Alright, so we get to search for his Azcanta value. Mill binding. Scavenger grounds. Well, it's a land. I guess we just run out Chandra number 1. The problem is I'm expecting that our opponent's going to be able to approach us through a counter next turn. Oh, we actually can't cast that, can we? Because we got to leave up negate. Alright. Hit our opponent for 2. Pass the turn. Jarnson, welcome to the Fishbowl. And Zanzerth, welcome you as well. Big scoops here for our new subscribers. And so we'll just pass, leave up our negate. Question for the group. Why do you think Wizards of the Coast hasn't printed more counter hate with the rise of energy? Yeah, I think it was a bit of an oversight on our opponent's part. Opponent has cast out. Alright, so we're not dead yet. That's something. Gets rid of Chandra number 1. Well, joke's on them. Fragnads, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. We're kind of getting close to flipping this search. We will mill Rootbound Crag. Play Chandra Part 2? Opponent's going to counter. Interesting. Ball bags with the $5 donation. Alright, opponent counters. We play Blooming Marsh. Pass the turn. Well, that's a counter that's not defending their approach. I think we really... I mean, we get to flip search. We really need to find at least 1 and maybe 2 more negates. Ballbags with $5 donation. Hey Seth was wondering what standard deck do you think are the most fun to play? Not looking for competitive decks, just fun ones. Anything with Panharmonicon. The Dagger Burn deck was a blast to play. That deck was super fun. That might be it. JG Sir Saves a Lot. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Unset is not, or Unstable is not coming to Magic Online. Mill the land, flip search. Well, that's a tune with Ether. Grab an island, play the island. 1, 2, 3. Man, we're kind of in this game. How do we do this? How do we do this? 6-drop Tribal is coming for Much Brew this weekend. So keep an eye out for that if you want to see how it plays. What do you think about Blue-Black Thopter in Modern with transformational sideboard into Blue-Black Scarab God? I like that idea. Scarab God, I think, definitely has some potential in Modern that hasn't really got there yet. Yeah, I don't think they could possibly program Unstable into Magic Online. Prideful Pelican, how goes it tonight? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, tap. Alright, I think we just... Maybe we activate main phase in case we can find a duress? That might be... so the new lands, I think, will be coming in treasure chests at some point. So yeah, let's Azcanta main phase. Alright, well, we have 2 negates to defend ourselves. That's maybe enough. Possibly enough. Man, if we actually win this, that would be pretty amazing with how bad we started. And we can't just keep activating our Azcanta every turn. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Alright. New plan. New plan. Gideon actually keeps us alive through the surge. Gideon of the Trials. Yes. I mean, worst case, that eats a counter spell. Best case, we Gideon Emblem, and our opponent has to answer that before they kill us with Approach. Gideon coming through. Man, if we actually can win this. Opponent cancels. All right, we'll let cancel resolve. Well, it got a counter out of our opponent's hand. That's a win. That is a win. Less counters to defend the approach when they get to it. And we get to keep activating Search, looking for Gideons, looking for Duresses, looking for Negates at the moment. Yeah, but yeah, it's not a guaranteed answer, but it's still some sort of defense against approach. We're still in our first match, but we're down a game at the moment. I think we want to leave up 2 counters and search for Azcanta activation at the moment. I think we got to play to not lose for the time being. And then hopefully be able to go into Planeswalker mode after we deal with the approach. So search for Azcanta. We'll take Gift of Paradise for now. I think that's better than Huatli. Hebrew Hammer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Swing Low Sweet Chariot? I don't know. I haven't done much singing on stream. Huh. I like Huatli. I think she's sweet in this deck. I just don't like her right yet. I think we're going to go back to main phase activations in case we can find Duress. I wouldn't mind finding Duress. A Tune. Okay. Well, that's a Tune. Grab a... doesn't matter. Swamp. Play the Swamp. Pass the turn. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Can we win the battle over approach? Opponent thinking about something. Cycle Sensor. So I think they get to approach this turn. If they have approach, counter, counter, then we lose. All right, they're not going for it yet. Oh, there's Duress. There's Duress. All right. Duress our opponent. Step 1. Man, we might actually be in this match after the most unbelievably bad start. 1 counter, only 1 real counter. So take the cancel. Now we get down Chandra. Oh, Lord. We're going to win this. We're actually going to win this game against every odd ever imaginable. Chandra. Take up for mana. One, two. If we take up for mana, we could Gift of Paradise, Scavenger Ground, search for Azcanta. Let's just take up naturally. Hit our opponent for 2. We do want to kill our opponent. The second approach has to resolve for our opponent to win. Yes. The first one only needs to be cast. The second one needs to resolve. Yeah, opponent's hand is nothing. 2 sweepers and an Essence Scatter. And we know they're going to be drawing that approach shortly because it went back on top of their deck. It's got to be like this turn. And that means I think we're actually favored after the worst imaginable start. And there's a Gideon. Okay. That's another line of defense. Now we're getting to where we want to be with this deck. It's happening. It is really happening. So take up Chandra, see what we hit. Just deal some damage. Play a Gideon. I can't believe we're gonna win this game. We discarded a hand size for 3 turns in a row. We kept 2 lands. Discarded the hand size for 3 turns, and now we're actually favored to win this game. I guess we Gift of Paradise as well. Pass the turn. Leave up our negates. We know enough of our opponent's hand to know that we can't die this turn. Oh, man. Wow. I thought our 5-0 Dream was dead right off the bat, but we are very much alive. Chandra ticking up. Well, I guess we keep searching. Keep searching for Azcanta. Ooh, man. So many options. I guess we take the God Pharaoh. Hard to say no to Big Daddy Nickel. Yes. Yes. Play the Forest. Take up Chandra for mana. Black, blue, red. Blue, blue, blue. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I'm over-tapping. Play Nicole Bolas. Cheeks like a hooah! Welcome back to the Fishbowl, one of my favorite Twitch names. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. And we are firmly in the driver seat. And we're going to take up. Maybe we can approach our opponent. We know our opponent has dead cards in hand, so making them exile them is not that exciting. What do we get for free? Cast Out. I don't think we actually want Cast Out. So we will pass the turn. We'll pass the turn. It's happening. Cheeks like a hooah, apparently. I did say something different the first time. We have a new donation from Fire 80s 99. Mr. Olive, I don't believe this is against the odds. You are correct. This deck is not especially against the odds. I think this deck is actually pretty legit. At least like semi-legit. Azcanta. Wow. Mono lands. Alright, all the lands to the bottom. Now we just want to close out this game. That's where we're at now. Just close this out. Another Nicole Bolas. Another donation as well. So many donations. Thank you so much. From Meerkat with the 250 donation. Hey Seth, thank you for all the content, subscriber for life. Well, thank you so much, Meerkat. Definitely appreciate it. And Chief Irish, thank you for your subscription. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, I think it's Chandra Ultimate time. Resolves. And then we will tick up Daddy. Settle the wreckage. Can we win this turn? We gotta go deep. Is it worth it? We cast Settle, double negate Settle. Probably not worth it. We will play Search for Azcanta, though. And for our opponent... I don't think we have enough mana to cast everything. I guess we can cast another Gideon for our opponent. Yeah, I guess that's true. So I guess we do just win most likely. So keep a Gideon. Cast Settle for our opponent. Well, I guess this means we win no matter what, because if they cast counters, then we just win with approach. Pass the turn. We do got to be alert on the time issue. We cast it, we cast it, we cast it, we cast it. And I missed a subscriber. I'm trying to find the name. I'm also trying not to time out. Steiniger, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. We're going to do it. We just got to make sure they don't have any weird life gate or anything. Also no timing out. Also, getting the time more in our favor would be good. Opponent, tapping, 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 tapping. Glimmer of Genius, sure. What if they gain life in response? Sanguine Sacrament. What if they Sanguine Sacrament us? Then what? We would look pretty silly. Cycle Sensor. We got it. We're good. We're good. We're good. There's no real rush other than timing out, and we don't want to time out, but search for Azcanta. Take a search. Now we got it. We got it easily. Search for Azcanta. A braid, millet, no flip. Cast out. So now we just cast a cast out. Hit our opponent. We got it. We got it. Yup. Get back our Chandra, sure. And then we cast our search for Azcanta. Chandra our opponent. I cannot believe we won that game. I cannot believe we won. We got stuck on 2 lands and discarded a hand size for 3 turns. 3 turns. 3 turns. We gotta play. There's no reason to not play around everything there. I can't think of a single reason to not play around stuff. Like, why not play around it? I feel like that has to be correct to play around it. All right, so we got there. We got there. Yeah, but then we wouldn't have got the free search. We got 5 damage from getting the free search. But then we got, oh, on the last turn? Yeah, I guess on the last turn we could have just Nicobo lost. But wasn't it more fun to do it with Chandra Emblem? That's a more fun way to win. Remember when we got by Chaplain's Blessing in Modern? I'm scared of that card now, so I always play around life gain. All right, yeah, we got to play fast, so I might not be able to watch. I might not be able to watch the chat as much as normal in this match because we got to try to preferably get a head-on clock or just win the game really quickly. But I think this is our best setup. I think this is as good as it gets. I have no idea, La Chimichangas. The kids are famished. Hopefully we give them some food this evening. Jay Zoller is so upset about Unstable. He's just banning random people in chat. Unstable. Ban you. $10 donation from Obsidian Lich. Hey Seth, how do you feel about the new unset? What's your favorite card from the previous unset? Oh man. So I think the new unset is actually sweet. And thank you so much again for the donation, Obsidian Lich. I think it's sweet. I don't think it's for me. I'm not the intended audience of the unset. I don't know if I'll actually play with any of the cards. Maybe like a pre-release type event. I think that's about it though. But I really enjoy looking at the cards. As far as previous favorite card, oh man, it might be just Look at Me, I'm the DCI with the Mark Rosewater art, and it so encaptures the random bannings of in Modern a couple years ago. So I enjoy the jokes and I enjoy seeing the spoilers, but I don't know if I actually play with it. Remind me after this game, Inzig, because we got to play lightning speed this game. Well, we're not going to have mana problems, so I guess we'll keep this. At least our mana's good. And we have a lot of planeswalkers, so odds are we will draw into them eventually. Opponent, Island, passes. Let's see if we can get ahead on time. Duress is not a bad draw. Play Ether Hub. Ether Hub, Attune, grab a Forest, and pass the turn. The planeswalkers will come. They must come. Opponent Glacial Fortress. No search. That's good. Negate is also good. Let's just play... Let's play Forest. Let's attune with Ether. Grab an island. And I think we'll pass. I don't think we want to duress yet. What could they do? Play a Gideon? I'm not even that scared of a Gideon. No Gideon. Plays an island. We might duress this turn. The deck has, I think, 13 Planeswalkers at the moment. Man, we are drawing... We have basic Lantron. I guess that's something, at least. Let's play Evolving Wilds. Just pass the turn. Yes, we gotta play fast, I know. Opponent, missing land drops? Oh, Lord. Yes, yes. I mean, I don't like winning that way, but I will win any way we can possibly win. We get a Plains. Oh, my God. Play Evolving Wilds. Well, we're going to have every basic land out of our deck. That's something. Pass the turn. Did our opponent find land 4? They did. And passing. Well, crack Evolving Wilds. Get our last basic land out of our deck. We could use a Planeswalker. That would make us very happy. I also like Search for Azcanta. That is acceptable. Play the island. Run out Search for Azcanta. And we're actually going to negate. Negate the cancel. Get down our search. Also means our opponent's not drawing cards this turn. Pass the turn. Because of all those Evolving Wilds, we're pretty close to flipping our Search for Azcanta. And Search for Azcanta should find us Planeswalkers. Did our opponent hit a land drop is a big question. Opponent passing. Search for Azcanta. Come on, Planeswalkers. Cast out. We will mill. Another negate. Well, let's play the swamp. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. New Horizons are forest. Duress our opponent. Oh my God. Our opponent did not sideboard much. Gideon's Intervention, Essence Scatter, Essence Scatter. This hand is horrible against us. It is so bad. I think we take Cast out, so our search flips. Pass the turn. Oh, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We just got to find a Planeswalker. Opponent cannot stop it. I mean, they got Gideon's Intervention if they find white mana, but come on, Search for Azcanta. Search finds us an endless stream of Planeswalkers. I feel... Island. Alright, that doesn't do anything. Opponent's hand still horrible. Our opponent, like, did not sideboard. Oh, we just got to win in time now. Search for Azcanta's flipping. For certain. Gift of Paradise. Yeah, we'll mill it. We want Planeswalkers. Yes, we'll transform it. Thank you, Search for Azcanta. Botanical Sanctum. Not super helpful. Play Botanical Sanctum. Pass the turn. Start digging for our Planeswalkers. Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it. Opponent's hand's bad. Opponent's hand's bad. And we got Search for Azcanta. Opponent cycles a cast out. We still know most of their hand. And passing? Oh, God. All right. Dig with Azcanta. Oh, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. I guess Daddy's home. We're going. We're going all the way. Play the mountain. Red, black, blue, white, whatever, whatever, whatever. That looks like 7 to me. Daddy? Daddy's home? Opponent counters. We're going to spend our negate. Maybe we're being greedy, but I think it's worth it. Disallow the negate. Nicol Bolas coming down. Exile 2 cards from our opponent's hand. Pass the turn. Exiled cards, 2 fumigates. Yup. We just got to win in time. We got to win in time. Opponent, passing. Nicol Bolas, still on the battlefield. We draw a land. Well, each opponent exiles 2 cards from their hand. What do we get? What do we get? 2 Essence Scatters. So we will play Sun Petal Grove. Gift of Paradise. Opponent's hand is Approach, Gideon's Intervention, and 1 unknown. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. What's up, Killagerb? Sorry, I can't look at the chat super much right now because we're almost out of time. But I will be right back with you in just a minute. Opponent plays an island up to 6 mana. Well, we get a search activation. We are a duress away from putting our opponent empty-handed. But we will settle for a negate, which is excellent. Untap. Attune. We don't have any lands left. Well, take up Nicol Bolas. What's our opponent lose? Are they down to just the approach? Yup, only an approach left in hand, which means main phase activation digging for a Planeswalker. Well, we'll settle for a Gift of Paradise. Play Gift of Paradise. Play Ether Hub. Pass the turn. We're good. We're good. Nicol, no land. No land, we exile approach. I think our odds of winning this match was worst. Oh, man. I don't even know how low. It was incredibly low. Ixalan's Binding. Well, let's get rid of those last 2 cards in your hand, opponent. Is this scoop time? Double approach! It was double approach! Opponent's empty-handed. Oh, our opponent... they can't believe that we're winning. There's no way. There's no way we should have won this match. It started so poorly. Alright, we'll take Chandra. Play a Chandra. Start pinging our opponent. Self-gun! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Take up Chandra. Nissa. Alright, well, sure. There's nothing they can draw this turn that really hurts us, so Nissa coming down. And we get to untap a land to leave up a counter. Planeswalkers, they are coming. Untap our swamp. No attacks. We're going to leave up our negate. Be extra safe. We got this exactly where we want it. We got it exactly. This is exactly it. We got 2 minutes. We don't even need 2 minutes. This one, we did it. It's over. It's over. Opponent. There's the land that they needed. But it's too little too late. Too many Planeswalkers have arrived. So, take up Chandra. Hit our opponent for 2. Oh, never mind. We should probably just hit our opponent for 2, but I can't resist. I can't resist. It's a Vraska. That puts our opponent to 1. Vraska coming down. Untap our planes. Yes. I can't. I'm shocked that we won this match. Hit our opponent. Down to 15. Make a token. Yeah, we'll bowl a 7 this turn. Wow. I cannot believe that we came back from that game 2 that was so bad. Daddy, gonna 7 our opponent. And I think that does it. Major TV, welcome to the Fishbowl. We might as well energy ritual. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Pass the turn. We got to negate if they draw something, and we have a very lethal board. Whew. We got there. We got there. And yeah, our opponent's getting to the scoop it up point. Oh my goodness. Heart of Kieran's an interesting option. I'm in complete shock, so our opponent probably is as well. Gideon's Intervention, 0 cards in hand. Yeah, we'll negate it. We just win this turn. No reason to draw it out. I think our opponent's hoping we somehow time out, but I don't think that's possible now. I mean, look at this board. Is it scoop? Is the scoop happening? Opponent scoops it up. Whoo! Wow! Wow! Oh my goodness. That's a match to remember because we started off incredibly poorly. I can't believe we won it, but we did. We got there. Good Lord. Well, on to 1-0. 5-0 Dream still alive. The dream is super real. What a match that was. Goodness. Goodness. Oh, man. Well, all right. I got to grab a drink. 30-second break. We'll be back with round 2, 5-color Azcanta friends. And we're back. Eric Dello, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, Momir seeming unlikely after that one. I mean, that match was like an hour. That was a extremely long match, but you can see the power of the deck. Like, once it gets going, it is so good and so hard to stop. Opponent might have been newish. There were some missed search for Azcanta activations, although they're also playing a competitive league, which isn't exactly new player territory, but is there a reason you never put a mana doubler on your Ether Hub? Seems like the correct choice instead of your basic. So the reason I always default to basics is Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin can't hit basics, can't hit non-basics. Maybe I'm too careful about it, and maybe that's incorrect. But yes, I do it for that reason. Yes, the whole stream will be uploaded tomorrow on the replay YouTube, and then might have stream highlights as well. We highlight one of the 2 streams each week. All right. Functional mana, that's all we can really ask for. I mean, that's kind of how this deck works. If our mana is functional, we keep the hand, and then hope that hope that we draw Planeswalkers. Lots of 2 with Ether. Powell says, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Oh my god, you're right. It's the same opponent. Oh, you're kidding me. Moto, why? Oh, Moto. Oh, not again. Oh, Moto. That is really disappointing. I have a hard time believing that that's necessary. Alright, well, we're back to having a dead hand that does absolutely nothing. Yeah, it's literally the same exact opponent. This is not a good matchup for us, though, is the biggest problem. I mean, it's not a bad matchup, but it's not one of the matchups I would rather be playing. And especially in Game 1. In Game 1, we just don't have... We're set up to fight Energy and Ramadan Bread, not Control in Game 1. Although we can obviously win, because we won last game. MTG Doug D, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Opponent's name is The Rock Says. Cycles, gets a land. Well, we could steal this game if we just find a Planeswalker and sneak it in real quick. Oh, man. Well, this is the turn. Planeswalker this turn resolves. What do we get? What do we get? Planeswalker? Ether Hub. Well, Ether Hub this turn also resolves. Master Piku, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. And I don't think there's a reason to not play Authority of the Consoles. Pimo, for the 13th month in a row, welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, that is very weird. I don't know why we're hitting the same opponent twice in a row. I mostly just wanted to show off a different matchup. And I think it's more... I don't find... I mean, the deck is fine, but I don't find it particularly entertaining. The blue-white approach deck is just like counter, 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 hope to approach eventually. So it's not like the... I can't imagine it being the most exciting match to watch from all of your perspective. Man, we got the mana hand. Mana hand, mana hand. No doubt about it. On our Ether Hub, why do you never use F8, F6 when you're tapped out format without a free spell like Force Will Days? I'm just not used to it. I find it's worse for recording, so I'm used to not using F8 and F6 all the time. We got a new donation, because if you F6, I'll give an example of it in a minute. With the $2 donation from Jeremy, say it 5 times fast, six, oh my god. 6, 6, 6, 6, sheep, sick. There's no way I can do that. 6, 6, sheep, 6, sheep, 6. 6, 6, sheep, sheiks, 6, sheep, 6. That's as good as it's gonna get. Apparently. I mean, there's like 1,100 people in the league. Yeah, I feel like I was just saying the same word over and over again. Oh boy. Sun Petal Grove, go. The problem is we just do this, and then our opponent counters our stuff, and then we lose. I think I got it. I think I nailed it. Close enough. Close enough. Oh, Moto. Opponents somehow not hitting their land drops. The only good news is our opponent, they must like not have a sideboard or something, because I've never seen anyone sideboard. I don't want to say that in a, I don't know. Our opponent's sideboarding plan, they were playing Fumigates in game 3, and they hadn't seen a single creature. So I don't know about their sideboarding plan. So maybe we'll pick up the win, but... Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Yeah, cooking some blue-white approach, apparently. What is there to chat with the opponent about, though? Like, hey, you should actually activate your Azcanta the Sunken Ruins. You know, it's not just an enchantment that scries, right? I don't think it's worth scooping to save on clock. If anything, we could probably get ahead in clock if we actually try. Scavenger Grounds. Well, let's pass. I don't think we could just run out Nicole Bolas. We want our opponent to like tap out for approach and then maybe punish them, although I still don't think we win afterwards. We have a new donation from the Gentle Lurch. $5. Cheers to that win, sir. Bravo. Well, thank you so much, the Gentle Lurch. Hopefully there'll be another win against the same guy or girl coming this match. Yeah. I can't believe it. I can't believe that shouldn't happen, I don't think, according to the rules of Modo. I don't think we should play the same person multiple times in the same league. Alright, opponent counters. Well, we're going. Well, yeah. I guess we go for it. I expect more counters. That's all their deck is, but... Yup. I'm going to have to file a complaint with Moto. I don't think they finished their league because we're at game 1. Alright, pass the turn. I don't know why Moto does it sometimes. I've definitely seen people post things on Twitter where they play literally the same person like 4 times in a league. But that's usually with like Pauper or other formats that are not very popular. Maybe like the 1v1 commander decks like that. That's usually where it comes up. But it is a thing that Moto does for some reason. They're like, oh, you haven't been paired with anyone. Sure, we'll just pair the same people together again. Okay, we'll run out Chandra, attempt to... I feel like nothing that we do here actually matters. Take up Chandra. Hit our opponent, pass the turn. What do you got, opponent? What do you got? Do they have the second approach in hand? Not yet. Well, I mean, we got a Chandra. You never know. You never know. There's Gideon. Well, Gideon is sort of a weird out-ish, maybe. Opponent. No, opponent. Wait till you see what we get. We might hit another Chandra. I guess it... Yeah, I think... Okay. Well, that's fine. Our winning goes better when our opponent plays awkwardly. Alright, search for Azcanta. See if that draws a counter. It does. And then 1, 2, 3. Getting into the trials. Do you have another counter? Ooh, alright. Emblem Gideon. That's a good one to sneak in. Let me see, Heisenbrat. I got out of class. I'm excited to hang out a bit. I made this awesome black-white deck in Modern. Sort of a Sorin Tribal. Ooh. That actually looks sweet. Man, I love the Planeswalker Tribal decks. They're so fun. This isn't a guaranteed win because our opponent's going to eventually search for Azcanta. They learn to use their search for Azcanta and find cast outs and whatnot, but... And they find a cast out immediately. And then I think this means we lose next turn. I think the math lines up that they just approach next turn and we lose. The Sorin Tribal deck looks sweet, though. Opponent, passing. Maybe if we draw our other Nicobo less? Or Attune with Ether. That was second on the list. Well, take up. Attune with Ether. Get a mountain. Play the mountain. Pass the turn. Alright, yeah, it's the same guy for some reason. Moto being buggy and doing Moto things. And yeah, we should be dead here. There goes Gideon. We just, like I said, we're designed to fight the decks that are 75% of the format. Not particularly blue-white approach. It's especially a little annoying that we are running into this twice now because blue-white approach is like not even a deck in standard. It's like maybe 3%. So odds of playing it once in a league is pretty low. Odds of playing it twice in a row is basically 0. That's just like not a thing that would happen. So I feel like we're gonna go 1-1 against this deck, and it's going to hurt our chances of going 5-0, unfortunately. But, well, apparently our opponent's not bringing in creatures. We learned that before. They're leaving in all their fumigates. Vision Weave. That feels like an against the odds idea. Mirror Weave, Biovisionary. Yeah, that's super sweet. I feel like we tried that before, something similar. It's a really cool idea. So, go down all of our removal, go down our fumigates, go down Settle the Wreckage. I don't even know. I think we just run it like this. I think our... Oh, we got to go down Authority of the Console. Bring in Sunscourge Champion. I guess we just run it like this. I don't think any of this other stuff is worth it. Run it back. I mean, at least maybe we can... Win or lose, at least we get to go on to the next match. I don't even think Scarab God is that good in this matchup. It's just a 5-5, but... Alright, I guess we keep this. We got our mana. We got our Duress. If we can get down our... If we can get down our Nissa, that would be pretty sweet. Well, I mean, it's not a major part of the format. It's not a deck that you would expect to play twice in a row. That's what I mean. I might be being a little hyperbolic. It's a deck. It's a tier 2 deck, but it's not at the top of the format by any means. Get a Forest, untap. Oy, double Scavenger Grounds. Well, Scavenger Grounds. Tune with Ether. Grab a... I guess we grab the Swamp so we can Duress. Play the Swamp. And I think we are going to Duress here. We don't want our opponent to resolve Search for Azcanta. Search for Azcanta would be pretty bad. Double Cast Out and a Disallow. Well, take Disallow, I guess. Pass the turn. What is your thoughts about possibly doing an against the odds with the primary card being Undead Alchemist? Undead Alchemist could be a pretty sweet against the odds card, I think. It seems like it fits in that against the odds space. So I'd be down with at least putting it on the poll. Alright, opponent plays this land. Do they have different... Oh, maybe they're all the same arts. Well, play Scavenger Grounds. Get down our Gift of Paradise. And hopefully we can get down a Nissa. We'll have to see. Nissa would be very good. If they don't... we'll see. We'll see. We probably are just going to cast it. And hope that they didn't hit a counter. A tune. Because then they're probably going to cast out it. And then we get it back. Yeah, I mean... Oh, they have sensors, though. It doesn't really get any better. Well, play Ether Hub. Do we go for it? That's the question. Star of Extinction Stuffy Doll against the odds seems sweet. Yeah, I mean, if they drew it, they drew it. They apparently drew it. Jeez, the most brutal of the counters. Well, we've played this person twice, so we know they had Censor in their deck, but... I mean, we saw their hand. We know 4 of the 6 cards. They just happened to draw the right one. Mono Red Stuffy Doll. Yeah, it is a fun deck. We've played Stuffy Doll before, but we could do more of it in the future. Come on. Oh, man. Yeah, we might be getting punished for not waiting, actually. Well, that's a tune with Ether. Grab a... Oh, boy. Does it matter? I guess we'll grab Mountain. Play Mountain. And I guess we just pass. We didn't play with Star of Extinction. We did a Stuffy Doll against odds with Volcano Helion a long time ago. Hey, what's up, Jason Johnson? How goes it tonight? Alright, Cycle Cast out. More lands. More lands. Play Evolving Wilds. Ugh. Ugh, 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 ugh. Pass the turn. Cycles a cast out. I don't know. It seems like both of the Pummeler decks are pretty good, but maybe the blue one is seeing more play right now. The blue-green one. Bonus passing. I did a Stuffy Doll Pyrohemia deck. Look pretty sweet. Check your email again. Yeah, I think I saw that. You sent me a bunch of decks, right, Bot Punchels? Or maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Scarab God. Well, let's duress our opponent. Yeah, I do remember seeing it. Opponent has approach and cast out. Well, we gotta take the approach, and we're gonna run out the Scarab God. Make our opponent cast out it. Play the plains. That means their hand is dead. Their hand is nothing. 3 plains. Which should mean, if we draw planeswalkers, I mean, come on, action. Come on, action. We got our opponent on empty. We just need to draw something to punish them. What's up, MTG Doug D? How goes it tonight? Yeah, there goes Scarab God. Scarab God isn't very good in this matchup anyway, since no one is playing creatures. Well, we do want lands. Opponent gonna start playing their planes. Oh, they have mismatch planes, so we can actually keep track of that to some extent. Huh? What planes is that? It's like a matching game. This one? No. Oh, this one. Okay. Plays the planes. Come on, deck. Give us some action. Give us some action. Yeah, the difference is we got great top decks. Attune. That is the worst. Attune, get a forest out of basics. Play the forest. We don't have that many lands left in our deck, honestly. Opponent does not play a land? We know about your lands. You're not tricking us that much, opponent. Did they really not play a land? Oh, they play Glacial Fortress. Deck! Alright. Play Sun Petal Grove. Pass the turn. Oh, we have so many good cards to draw. Opponent plays a Plains. Oh my goodness! Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Pass the turn. We only have 22 lands in this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? That feels like a lot. Opponent plays the plains. This would have been awesome a bit ago, but... Ooh, resolves. Okay, okay. Well, as long as they don't have a cast out, then we're back in business with Search for Azcanta. They have a cast out. I feel like we're gonna lose. There's the cast out on Search. And something else? Cycle's a very bad censor. Yeah, opponent, we don't know their hand anymore. Opponent's got 2 cards in hand. Well, this turns on our Ixalan's Binding and cast outs. Come on. Real card. Pass the turn. This has been the nightmare. Well, you have to consider that all the planeswalkers are sources of card advantage. So basically, we play any one planeswalker and we're just suddenly winning the game, but we're... Oh, man. This is really brutal. Those are 2 non-cards. Literal non-cards. And, yeah. Not good. Not good at all. Alright, well, we'll run it out there into Counterspell City. The go Bolas. Yes, you drew another counter, of course. Yep, there's your cancel. Pass the turn. You can see how much, how powerful Search for Azcanta is. It is so good. Opponent's down to a single card. Probably a counter spell to make our lives miserable. Come on, deck. Don't give us more lands. Please don't do that to us. Alright, pass the turn. Maybe we should have kept waiting. I guess with opponent having like one card in hand, it's hard to be like, oh, that's probably another negate. But it's always another negate. If this is Glimmer, we're going to counter it. Supreme Will, we're not going to counter. Negate is a card that we do want. But we need to stick a threat. We don't have any basics left, so none of these, Evolving Wilds and Attune don't do anything. So they actually have more value in our hand right now, making our opponent think we might have, like, multiple negates or something. Although, based on how our opponents played, I don't know if they are able to think of it that way. We might have to negate that, actually. What's our opponent going to name? That's the question. All right, chat, what do you think? What do you think? What are they going to name? Ooh, let me see Bibbo first. I don't think that Emiria has enough non-creatures, typically. That seems like Callblade, sort of. That's a cool idea. I like the flavor. And the name. The problem is I'm afraid he's going to name Negate. If he names Negate, that's very bad for us. If he's going to name... If he lost to Bolas, he lost to Planeswalkers, it makes me think that maybe our opponent's going to name a Planeswalker, and then I'm fine with it. Alright, I think we're going to play it safe and counter it. We just, on Negate, it's so bad for us. Opponent's empty-handed, out of cards. Come on, deck. We've got all of our lands out of our deck. Give us some action. Haha! Gift of Paradise. That'll show him. Pass the turn. Oh, boy. Opponent draws a card. Probably a counter. Ooh. Ixalan's Binding. Alright, alright, alright. Well, we're going to go for it. If they drew exactly another counter, that makes me very sad. But Ixalan's Binding. Get rid of Cast Out on Search for Azcanta. Pass the turn. Whew. Alright. Now we're in business. Now we're in business. Opponent didn't play anything. Alright, I think we might actually be in good shape now. They can't even cast out our search, and once search flips, we're going to pull ahead very quickly. Whew, I think we got there. I think we got there. I mean, it's not impossible that we lose from here, but I feel very good about where we're at. Definitely milling New Horizons. Definitely transforming Search for Azcanta. Definitely playing Chandra Torch of Defiance. Opponent. Alright, they drew a cancel. That's fine. We got search, though, so we don't really care. Actually, maybe we activate now. How much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? That's still a lot of things we can cast. Yeah, let's do it now. That makes sense. Because we could cast, like, a Vraska or another Chandra. Yeah, we'll play another Chandra. That sounds like a plan. So we did get a Chandra down after all. That's the power of Search for Azcanta. Chandra down. Take up Chandra. Hopefully we don't exile something sweet. Well, Nicole Bolas, you are now 2 damage. Ay, 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 ay. Daddy's in the exile zone. That means we don't have any Nicole Boluses left, unfortunately. Oh, man. Chandra Flood. Tick up. Hit our opponent. Pass the turn. I still feel like we're in a pretty commanding position. And we're actually ahead on time this game, which is good. Opponent's only got one card. Oh, yeah. Search for Azcanta is so good. It's so good. I think Gideon's actually better than Vraska here, since it fights approach and our opponent can't cast out. So I feel like Gideon Emblem might just win. Yeah, Gideon Emblem just wins, and our opponent scoops it up. Whoo! All right, we got there. We got there. Search for Azcanta coming through. So Ixalan's bonding on cat. So I think that's a way we can just win. If we Gideon Emblem after getting a cast out under Ixalan's binding, I don't think our opponent can win. I think that's just game. All right. Well, no, we didn't win the match. We just won that game. We still got to win another one. We're just grinding through the same blue-white approach player over and over again. We probably will play them a third time anyway. Oh, boy. I just want to play someone else. I don't find playing against approach really all that fun. Why do you say oh dear so much? I don't know. It just kind of comes out. Yeah, we could have main phased Azcanta for a Planeswalker. I guess I don't have a good answer for that at the moment. That would actually be hilarious if we just beat this. This is a competitive league, yeah. It would be hilarious if we played this same player 5 times and beat them 5 times. Oh, we gotta play some energy or something. Yeah, I think our opponents maybe knew or just learning the deck or something. Well, we got Planeswalkers. We're gonna keep this. Mana's sketchy, but we got some Planeswalkers to slam. Island for our opponent. Whew, look at the Planeswalkers. Look at the Planeswalkers. And we got Sunscourge Champion. Could be good. There's our scavenger grounds. right on time. Well, that's a Tude with Ether. I think we just take our planes. Yeah, take planes. Pass the turn. What do you think about Saltite Energy? I think it's fallen off a bit since the Pro Tour. I think it's still seeing a decent amount of play. I've seen it being played a few times. Yeah, Scavenger Ground not good in this matchup, but we can put one of our enchantments on it and make it make colored mana. Ooh, no search for Azcanta. That I like. Search for Azcanta? I would like that too. Gift of Paradise. Well, play Evolving Wilds. Gift of Paradise is actually a pretty good draw. Pass the turn. Yeah, sorry everyone for playing Approach so many times in a row. Man, I wonder if there's an argument that we should have sacked this because of disallow. That would be brutal. How long does it take to make decks? Really depends on the deck. Some are quick, some are not as quick. Jonathan Snow, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Grab our forest. Untap. Come on. Duresses? Search for Azcantas. Swamp. So how do we do this? Play the plains. And let's just Gift of Paradise on our forest. See if that draws out counters. Ooh, it does. Okay. Well, that's a counter that's not countering a Planeswalker. Pass the turn. What do you think of Cat Commander? I mean, I think a Commander you should just play whatever you want. So, Cat sounds sweet. I think it's a cool, flavorful deck. I've never actually played a real Cat Commander deck, though. If I was to play a Modern tournament tomorrow, what deck do you think would top it? Geez. What's at the very top of the format right now? I'm not 100% sure. Affinity's still good. Death Shadow's good. Titan Shift is pretty good. So there's a lot of things that are pretty good. Can't actually cast Chandra yet. Well, let's play the Swamp. And I think we're going to Gideon. Opponent. Counters. Ooh, Glimmers. What are they doing? Double Sensor. I'm so confused. Infect is increasing in the format. Another cancel. Geez, they have a lot of weird counters. Pass the turn. Opponent's playing an especially counter-heavy build of this deck. And our mana is actually not cooperating super well here. Why would we not Gideon? I mean, what was our other play? Just Sunscourge Champion? Opponent has a Plains. And passes. Turkey Muffins, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Alright, we'll play Sunscourge Champion, I guess. Play around a Sensor at least. I just don't think Sunscourge Champion is actually... I don't think it does anything. Like, I can't imagine that it would draw out a counter, and I can't imagine that 2 points of damage is actually going to win us the game. I don't know. Hopefully we finish the league. Hopefully we play some actual non-blue-white approach decks that take an hour each game, each match. Well, our mana would have been great if we didn't get our Gift of Paradise countered. Maybe our opponent's just not playing enough lands. Search for Azcanta is pretty excellent. Let's get in with Sunscourge Champion. Play Scavenger Grounds. Oh, what do we do? If we wait a turn, we can play 2 spells in a turn. But I think we got to force our opponent to Glimmer here. Yeah, the deck is super sweet, Del Torata. Yeah, saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com is the email. Huh. I really want to play both in the same turn. I don't think we can Chandra because of the amount of energy it takes. I don't want our opponent to Glimmer. Alright. Let's try Nissa. Opponent. Another cancel? Oh my god! That is so many cancels. That's the 3rd cancel. We just got canceled 3 times in Standard. Opponent's got a Swamp. Man, we could use a Duress or something. Opponent passing. Duress. Something. Well, get in with Sunscourge Champion. Our opponent's getting close to the point where they can play their good stuff. Hit our opponent. And unfortunately, we're going to spend our last energy on search for Azcanta. If they have the 4th cancel... No. Seriously? Oh my goodness. Oh, we're gonna lose. Opponent's passing. I don't know if there's any 2-tick Pauper decks. Sun Petal Grove, not a helpful land. Get in with Champion. Yeah, our deck really trusts on Gift of Paradise for mana fixing. And Cancel Tribal is apparently good at stopping that. Yeah, Tune with Ether would be one of the best draws in our deck, actually. Opponent finds land number 7, which means a Tune is online. And we're probably dead, most likely. Opponent slowly tapping 7 mana. Oh, Gideon's Intervention. Okay. Huh. What would be banned next? I think if something got banned in Standard, I would think a Tune with Ether would be at the top of the list. What does our opponent name? I guess this gives us a binding target at least. Name's Gideon. Oh, man. Ixalan's binding into Gideon would be pretty absurd. Black mana. Well, that gets us semi-closer to doing something. Hit our opponent. Down to 12. And, yeah, we're going to binding. Let's binding the intervention. Cancel! Approach wins. Oh, they really do have it. I was joking. Wow, this hand. All right. Approach just wins so quickly that I don't think they're going to go to time, but I would take a win if by time if we had to. Plays a land. Do they have approach? Or do they just only have... Look at this graveyard. All cancels and disallows. Man, we need mana fixing desperately. Well, get in with Sunscourge Champion. Opponent takes it. Down to 10. Yeah, Moto errors, I think, Bobo. We should not be playing the same opponent, but we are. We're still an energy short from casting anything. Pass the turn. I just know we're going to die to approach. That's how approach does. Plays a land. Opponent's under 4 minutes. I mean, maybe? Man, if this Sunscourge Champion gets there, I will be the happiest boy in the world. Red mana. $5 donation from Cinderbones. Thank you so much, Cinderbones. Says, if you read this, you must include Cinderbones in your sideboard for a Modern Brew. The donation to get the deck into... To get your namesake card into Modern. Okay, okay. Well, let's get in with Sunscourge Champion. Hit our opponent. Is it daddy time? Alright. I mean, it's probably going to get countered, but... We gotta go. We gotta go for it. We gotta go for it. Daddy? Do you have the 7th cancel/disallow? They really do. They really truly do. Oh my goodness! 3 cancels, 3 disallows. Come on, no approach! No approach! No approach! Whiff, 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 whiff. No approaches. Land. 1 card in hand. Opponent passes. Mana fixing? Sort of. Very slow mana fixing. Get in with Sunscourge Champion. Yeah, we don't have any energy at the moment. I know you just naturally assume that you always got energy, but... Play Evolving Wilds, pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Champion's been doing work. We'll see. We'll see. Uh-oh. 4 mana. Very slowly. 5 mana. 6 mana. They found it. They found it. There's approach. Crack Evolving Wilds. Get a mountain. Oh, they found it. Ugh. Oath of Nis is not in the format anymore, unfortunately. If they have 2 approaches, well, which is... Let's play... How do we do this? We got Planeswalkers now, and we can actually cast them. Get in with Sunscourge Champion. Hit our opponent. Down to 9. Play Chandra. Take up Chandra. If they just draw another one, I'm going to be so sad. Play Vraska. Take up Vraska. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. Man, no approach. No approach off the top. That would be so depressing here. Land. What do you got? No. Okay, no approach. No approach yet. No approach yet. Uh-oh. No. Are we getting slow rolled? All right, it's a cast out. Not an approach. Not an approach. Oh, man, a negate. Negate could be so good. What's our opponent hit? They probably got to hit Vraska, or we just kill the cast out. Yep, hits Vraska. All right, deck. All right, deck. All right, deck. You could do this. We're so close. We're so close. Evolving Wilds. Take up Chandra. Hit our opponent. Down to 7. Attack. Hit our opponent. Down to 3. Play Evolving Wilds. If they draw it off the top, I'm gonna lose it. Come on. Anything but that. Supreme Will does not get them to... Oh, no. Oh, no. 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 Oh, no. Are we going to lose? They haven't just snapped it off, but they've played so slowly, I have no idea what's going on. Oh, my goodness. It doesn't get the one they put on top, but there's more in their deck. All right, opponent slowly puts their cards back. That's... Oh, my... my God. Oh. Oh, no! Oh, Moto, you are horrible. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was a bad one. That was a really frustrating one. Oh, man. Whew. All right. Well, 1-1 thanks to a combination of Moto being horrible and us being not running well enough. All right, we'll keep this. All right. I mean, this hand we get a turn 2 search for Azcanta, and we're not playing the same person for the 3rd time in a row, so way to go, Moto. Improving. Oh, pass the turn. Oh, man. I just really want to 5-0 with this deck, and I feel like our opponent, or I feel like Moto really stuck it to us there. Opponent plays a Plains. So, crack Evolving Wilds. Grab an Island. Let's just Sanctum and get down our Search for Azcanta. Probably our best card. Hopefully this is an approach. Hopefully it's like tokens or something. Oh, our opponent's trying to play, I see. They're trying to play the mono-white vampire deck, or green-white aggro deck. I actually have not played against this deck once. I think we keep Sun Petal Grove. Play the Plains. Pass the turn. Yeah, so we're not playing blue-white approach again, thankfully. I can't believe we lost that game. Oh, that was ridiculous. Is it pretty good? I haven't actually played with or against this deck. Opponent gets in, down to 17. I know that Willie Adel is all about it, and Willie's pretty good at Magic. Keep beating mono-white vampires? Sweet. Sun Petal Grove. I mean, I assume this is a matchup where Fumigates should be good, multiple Fumigates. Seems like that should be super good against what our opponent's doing. Actually, Settle the Wreckage answers both of these problems. So we'll keep Settle. I mean, I don't really want to give our opponent lands, but with us having double Fumigate, it's got to be fine. And both these cards are actually annoying to deal with. So I think we just settle here. Opponent. Attacks. Well, you can't really play God Pharaoh's Gift in this deck because we don't really have creatures. But I think God Pharaoh's Gift is a really fun strategy. Yeah, it looks a little bit like Cat Tribal, actually. Fumigate. Chapin. I don't think Approach is such a bad matchup. You have a bad game 1 against them, as is most of the format. Postboard. Yeah, I think that's true. I mean, it's very bad in game 1, but then in game 2, it feels like the matchup's actually pretty good. I really feel like our opponent had to get kind of, like, had to have a combination of things go in their favor for them to win that last game. Yeah, we'll mill Vraska. Vraska the Uncastable. Play Ether Hub, and, So we can run out a Planeswalker, but Sunbird's Invocation could be, it could be powerful. It could be interesting as like a card advantage engine. Hey, what's up? What's going on, Paladin? Oh, we're just playing blue-white approach again and again. Yeah, Danto's Vanguard actually is annoying here. I'm not sure how we handle this, actually. I don't know what the right path forward is. We Fumigate. I'm afraid if we play Watley, it's just going to die. New donation from Ballbags. Thank you so much. Twice in the same stream, Ballbags. That was one of the most brutal losses I've seen watching your stream. By the way, I love everything you put out. Keep up your amazing work. Yeah, that was a brutal one, Ballbags. I do not get upset about losing games very often, but for some reason, that one, the combination of things, that one actually got to me and it was a little frustrating. And that doesn't happen to me. Y'all watch me play Magic all the time, like so many matches. I don't get like that ever, but that one really, that was a daggers in the heart on that one. But I'm glad we're not playing blue-white approach again. The problem is if they have removal, then they just kill it and kill Huatli, which is pretty bad. Harness the Vanguard, save the energy. Yeah, let's just pass. Pass and see what our opponent does. Ooh, we could take down. That actually... Huh. That does spend our only energy, and they do kill it. But they have to pay 4 life? Huh. Sammy, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheers for our new subscriber. Yeah, the problem is if they can just kill the... If they kill the dino, then they kill Huatli, which isn't great. Yeah, let's pass. Let's just pass for now. But if we make a 3-3, then they just kill it and then kill Huatli, which isn't good. What's up, a little cheeky? Good to see ya. Yeah, let's pass. I think this makes sense. If we start going after this Vanguard, at least it makes them spend life, potentially. Opponent attacks. Alright, well then I guess we just take 3. And see what our opponent does. They might play like a Regal Caracal or something. I think it's at the top end of their curve. Kinjali Sunwing. Yep. Well, now I guess we just Fumigate. And we're getting kind of close to flipping Search. I wouldn't think they'd have a way to actually stop Fumigate. If this is Cat Tribal, which seems likely they don't play much removal. Yeah, it is pretty much a Cat Tribal deck, or close to Cat Tribal. It's like green-white aggro, technically, but... Search for Azcanta, Mountain. I think we got to keep the land. So keep the mountain, play the mountain, and yeah, let's just Fumigate. Fumigate away the board. They can pay 4 to keep Vanguard, and they do. We do have a couple of cast outs and stuff to get rid of it. That's also another card in our graveyard for Search for Azcanta. I feel pretty comfortable in these creature matchups, although Adanto's Vanguard is proving itself to be very obnoxious. That is a surprisingly obnoxious creature. Opponent. Is it Caracal time? Fumigate. Whoa! Okay. Opponent's getting ultra frisky. Whoa! 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 Poor opponent. That's a bit of a punt. A bit of a punt. Woohoo! This is a competitive league, boys and girls. Yeah, our opponent definitely misclicked because they sacked their land to get in that damage. Yeah, yeah, that was definitely a punt on our opponent's part. Search for Azcanta, Evolving Wilds. I want to untap land mostly. Let's mill it. Nissa. Nissa works. So playing Nissa. Nissa's actually a super good draw here. Because Nissa lets us untap and have a blocker and leave up Harness Lightning. So playing Nissa. That worked out. Yeah, we will definitely flip when we get to it. Untap our planes. Actually, maybe that should have been island. They shouldn't have removal for it, though. I assume their removal is like cast out. And cast out is not going to hit it. Ixalan's Binding is not going to hit it. What do you think of MTG Arena? I'm excited for it. I don't know exactly what it will be like, and I'm hoping that they nail it with the animations and the economy and stuff. But, yeah. I mean, I'm excited for the possibilities of it. Opponent pumps the Vanguard. Hey, see ya, Shaka Plays. Go work on your school stuff. Thanks for hanging out. Opponent gets in it, Nissa. I think we actually just chump. It doesn't have trample, right? Yeah, let's chump. Because we're going to flip Search for Azcanta to get a land back anyway. And I guess we can Harness Lightning that thing. Definitely should use the island, though. I want to make a deck with Sram and Cartouches. Ooh, Sram and Cartouches sound sweet. Wow. Our opponent... Okay. So we kill the Resilient Kenra. We lose our land. We get to flip Search for Azcanta. I don't have multiples of some Planeswalkers. Does it hurt the strategy to play other replacements or multiples of others? For example, I only have 1 Bolas and 0 Veraskas. So I think you can play a different mix of Planeswalkers, although 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll keep Rootbound Craig. Although those are... I think you can get by with 1 Nicole Bolas. Veraska is a very good finishing Planeswalker, so I think it's hard to go 0, but we're just going to cash in this Nissa. How's it going, awesome dude? Thanks for hanging out, even if it's just to punt me. Draw a card. Oh, daddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That looks like the proper amount of mana to cast a Nicole Bolas God Pharaoh, if I am counting this properly. Veraska's 6 mana. But I think if you could somehow scrape up 1 Veraska, I think you could get by with other Planeswalkers and play 1 and 1. Because you can find them with Search for Azcanta anyway. Do we go stealing mode, I guess? Yeah, let's just steal something. Hope for like a Caracal or... Cast out would be fine. Okay. Sacred Cat. That's actually not bad for our opponent because once it dies, they get to get it back. But do you think it's a good idea to go down a Veraska and go up in a Johnny or a Nissa? I've been pretty happy with the 2 Veraskas, but I think you can go down 1. I don't think it's necessary to have 2. But I've been pretty happy with 2 Nicole Bolas's, 2 Veraskas. I just making sure you know you made a mistake. That is true, awesome dude. No, I was just teasing you. I appreciate when my mistakes are pointed out, because then hopefully I won't make those mistakes again next time. Ideally. Opponent pumps the Vanguard. Well, if we can just chump and defend Nicole Bolas. Goes at our face. Well, we'll block. Up to 17. We just can't fumigate this thing is the problem. It makes itself indestructible all the time. Gets back Sacred Cat. Oh boy. Daddy Part 2. Whoa! That's a win. Oh no. Oh, we got the energy. Yes. 7 your face. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, double daddy time. And that should do it, boys and girls. And I guess that's the upside of playing 2 copies of Nicole Bolas the God Pharaoh. Ooh, ooh, lordy, lordy. Oh goodness. And I think that should do it. Yeah, I think you're right, brew the deck. We would have put them down to 8 and then to 1 when Nicole Bolas, so... But since we drew another Bolas, that works fine as well. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a lot of your life total in one turn. So keep Dad. Shoot our opponent. And they shouldn't have a way to deal with this. Yes, we're finally not playing blue-white approach, which makes me super happy. And our opponent scoops it up. The Dad value. Just a smidge too much for our opponent's liking. I'm not super familiar with this deck. What is our opponent's deck doing? Merfolk Branchwalker. Alright, we gotta pull up this deck list. It's really difficult to point them all out, though, because you make so many. Thank you. Thank you, awesome dude. Alright, let's look at this deck list. Green-white aggro. So I assume it's this deck. These are the cards that we saw. What is the scary thing that they do to kill us? Or is it just all, like, value creatures? So, like, pump spells, creatures... A Ketra, I guess, is annoying. What is Appeal to Authority? So 3 mana, +X/+X, and trample, where X is creatures you control. Tap 2 target. Although even that's not very good against us. Sideboard, Heroic Intervention, worth being aware of. Maybe a couple cast outs. And, ooh, Hour of Revelation. Hour of Revelation could definitely get us. I don't think there's any cheating to that. I mean, I think that's... The way I see it is if you're going to play... If you're just going to copy and paste a deck fit list off of Goldfish or something like that, then I think that you... It's within everyone else's rights to look at that list on the site as well. So we don't know that our opponent's playing that exact same list. I think that's kind of your punishment for just copying and pasting a list. When if you're not playing... just a copy and paste list, you might get some bonus points or free percentage points because opponents might not know exactly what you're doing. Yeah, Settle seems good. I kind of wish I had another Settle in this matchup. Scarab God also seems good, but I don't actually think it's necessary. Maybe we just go like Ixalan's Binding, a Braid, go down New Horizons, and what do we cut? We gotta cut one more. We gotta cut one more of something. Maybe we just don't bring in Ixalan's Binding. Maybe it's just that. Bring in the Braid. Preposaurus, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So, Scarab God was actually there to try to beat counter spells from the energy decks. Like, I expect Teamer Energy or like 5-color Energy, Sultai Energy to just bring in negates and duresses, and then hopefully we can bring in Scarab Gods, which kind of like the level 2. If you saw the Brewers Minute on the YouTube channel a while ago, kind of the level 2 sideboarding plan of answering our opponent's sideboard cards. I think Authority is okay in this matchup, just for a bit of life gain. I guess this hand's fine. We got essentially 4 lands and 2 big planeswalkers. And a removal spell, which is good. And our energy is going to be good, which is nice. And that's Evolving Wilds. Pass the turn. Hey, how's it going, General Disarray? The list has been really good. So I started off playing 2-player queues and went 5-0. So then I played the competitive league for Mucha Brew, and we went 3-2. And now, right now, we're 1-1 after playing Blue-White Approach twice in a row. But I think it's been solid. I've been very happy with it overall. I think we're gonna wait on a tune. If our opponent plays Resilient Kenner or whatever that is, we might have to. Well, maybe we just kill this right now. They probably have Blossoming Defenses. Deuce Loosely. I have a bunch of deck lists to look at still, Amu. So I will ping you when I get to it. Usually, I get so many deck lists that usually probably tomorrow I will try to go over them. It's usually like a couple times a week. I go over them and try to read over all of them and figure out the ones for the next deck tech. So if it's been a couple days, don't take it personally. I just haven't got through them yet. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. Yeah, let's just kill it. And we get a little energy. I guess that's fine. I think that makes sense. Pump spells on double strikers seems really scary. How's it going, General Disarray? Yeah, let's lightning it. Yeah, it seems safest this way. It would be pretty greedy to wait and try to like get a pump spell or something. If it wasn't a double strike creature, then I would be more okay with that. But double strike just makes it so easy for our opponent to take a huge chunk out of our life total. Am I familiar with Sifl and Ollie? I am not familiar with that show. The sock puppet thing sounds somewhat familiar, but the show name does not. Opponent gets... Ooh. Appeal to authority. Not actually that great. Opponent leaves it on top, though. Plays a land. Yup. And Legion's Landing. We are going to want to find a sweeper at some point. More Harness Lightnings. Well, let's just attune with Ether. Get a Plains. Play the Plains. Pass the turn. One oversight I've noticed in this deck that we might need 2 basic Plains for our Fumigates. It leaves us in a position, like, normally if we draw 1 Ether Hub, one of our enchantments, we're fine, but sometimes we want to attune for a second Plains. This music is by Weisiger, who does, like, remixes and whatnot. Also, it's all, if you do YouTube or videos or anything, it is all safe for YouTube, at least in my experience, as far as, like, being monetized and all that stuff, which is sweet. There's Resilient Kenra. Okay. Pumping something. Yep. Pumping Branchwalker. Sure. We might just take the beats here. I think. Possibly. Yeah, maybe 1 Glacial Fortress. Maybe we can go down to one Scavenger Grounds. I really think Scavenger Grounds is sweet, though. And it's been... The mana base is a lot better than it looks. But I have noticed wanting another white source sometimes for our Wraths. Yeah, Resilient Kenner actually looks kind of sweet in this deck. Opponent, gonna get frisky. Only 2 cards in hand, though, and one is that appeal to authority thing. Against odds Salvage Titan, there is a Legacy Salvage Titan deck around that actually seems really sweet. Opponent gets it. Hits us. Down to 15. And passes. Ooh, Watley. Man, our Planeswalker curve is looking pretty spectacular. So let's attune with Ether. Get some more energy. Yeah, the Double Strike Cat can do some really scary things with pump spells. It can get really scary. Opponent. Thinking. So what do we need? Our swamp? Man, if we just draw 1 more land. So play our swamp. And I think we just... hardest lightning this thing right now, so they can't flip Legion's Landing. I mean, we're pretty close to just going Huatli, Veraska into Nicol Bolas. Did you know that a turn 0 kill is currently possible in Modern? What is the turn 0 kill? I haven't really actually thought about that. How do you get a turn 0 kill in Modern? Is it when my opponent, yeah, when our opponent's on Tron and I just scoop? I see a Tron land like, all right, you got me. See if they have a land to get back a Dorn Pouncer. That's actually a little bit scary. Yeah, opponent does probably have... Well, I think we know they have this appeal to authority, so they might have been thinking if there was a way they could use that to save it. But they could also have Blossoming Defense. But it might just be this appeal, if it's worth, like, making us spend our energy or something. Alright, let me see this brew the deck. Turn 0 kill. 4 Chancellor the Dross. So that's alright, 4 Chancellor the Dross and 2 Soul Spikes. Wait, how does that work though? Because how do you have the black cards to exile? The damage adds up. But I'm not seeing how you actually cast the Soul Spikes. That's the kicker. Oh, yeah, I can put it on screen. Hang on. Alright. See, here's the combo. So, 3, 6, 9, 12, 16, 20. Problem is, to cast Soul Spike for free, you need 2 black cards for each. So I don't think it actually works because of that. You need, like, a 12 card opening hand or something. 11 cards? I don't know. Something like that. More cards. Slightly more cards. It is a really cool idea, though. You exile the Chancellors to Soul... Oh! I'm in... Alright. Yep. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm basically an idiot. And you all are correct. Yeah, it's very good. Very good. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. Alright, play a Forest. We're just going to run out Huatli. If our opponent kills it, well, good for them, I guess. Huatli. Make a Dino. Pass the turn. Yes, yes, yes. You are correct. You reveal the Chancellors and then exile them. That makes a lot of sense. Cast out? Oh boy. Cast out is excellent for us. Cast out here means we just Veraska, kill cast out, get back Huatli. Whew. And that also gives us, yeah, you are correct, brew the deck. For some reason I was looking at that completely wrong. I like Wally, that's a good nickname. Salt Thai Itlamake. Itlamok is a really powerful card. I think it'll catch on sooner or later. Something a cool shell for it. And then we also get a treasure from Veraska, so Dad can come down. We'll see what our opponent does, though. Favorite budget deck of all time, or like currently in Standard recently? Of all time, oh man. Of all time, it's probably like the Turbo Turn deck from when Part the Water Veil first came out. That one sticks out. Opponent, Oasis. Yeah, bump, snap, bump. we gotta do that at some point. It might be the original Turbo Turn deck. For me, it's not the most competitive ones that stick out. It's the ones that I thought were just like the most fun, and that might be the one that sticks out as being the most fun. We really need an extra turn spell in Standard right now. In our current Standard, Is our opponent just going to get back Pouncer? Probably. Ooh, Gideon. Alright, that's a good sideboard card. In our current standard, I'm probably going to say... Oh, man. I think Temur Miracle Grow sticks out of the current standard ones. There's only 6 in our current standard. The Grixis Amulet, or however you say that, so I don't get yelled at, deck was really fun. And Mono Black Monument was really good. Those are the 3 that stick out. Picking between those is actually hard. Hey, have a good night, Preposterous. Thanks for swinging by. The Part the Water deck was the first video I ever watched from you. Inspired me to build the deck when I just got into Magic. That's awesome. Yeah, that was just a really fun deck to play. It played on such a different level, did so many cool things. The Metallurgic Summoning deck from Standard was really good too. Amulet. No, it's not that, because that's how I said it in the videos, and there was a riot. There are people that got so mad. Rakdos burned for Modern with claim to fame. Yeah, I think I saw someone playing that. Magic Aids, maybe? Someone like that. Well, I guess it's Vraska. Vraska comes down. Vraska kills Cast Out. Get a treasure. Get back Hawatli. Hawatli. Make a dinosaur? Where do we do this? Oh, least favorite. Oh, geez. I don't know. That's a tougher question. I'd actually have to think about least favorite. They only have the pump spell in hand. So I guess we could kill... Alright, so what we do is ping, ping, ping. Yeah, we're just going to cash in Huatli. Ping, ping, ping. Opponent can save it with a pump spell. Even if they save it, we kill Gideon. And our opponent uses their pump spell, so Vraska lives next turn. And I think that's the best line. This guarantees Vraska lives and guarantees Gideon dies. For the cost of just a Wally. Or Huatli. Ping Ping, yeah, that's the remix of the Hit Our Swans, Draw Some Cards. Try refreshing Brew the deck. Sometimes refreshing helps. To, like, reset the stream delay. Hit our opponent. Gideon down. Or hit Gideon, rather. Pass the turn. And, yeah, now we get to treasure out Nicole Bolas, and I feel like we're in pretty good shape. Pretty good shape. Opponent just draws a land. Only card is his pump spell, and the end is drawing very close for our opponent. The Planeswalker value is just so much when it gets going. Yeah, Hit Our Swans, Draw Some Cards. That was one that came up. A lot of suggestions for the meme video, but I didn't want to use any memes that came from Goldfish or from me, so... I don't know. I felt weird about that, so I left it off, but maybe in part 2 we'll have to use some of those. Or maybe I'll just do a Goldfish meme video sometime. What would be the other Goldfish memes? If I was going to do, I don't know, top 10 Goldfish memes, Hit Our Swans, Draw Some Cards would be on there. Probably better known as. What link? I can't really watch a YouTube video while I'm on the stream, though. That's the problem. Because it'll start playing. Oh, how to pronounce amulet. Yeah, it says amulet.
Amulet.
Yeah, it's exact amulet. Just how I said it. Opponent's in the tank, but I don't think they can come back from that. Oh, We're Friends is a good one. Scupple to Temptation is also a good one. And the opponent scoops it up. I like that one too. That means we're winning. I don't say it as Javali when we're scooping it up. Like, oh, and we scoop it up. Oh, Lord. Oh, this is so good. Play the island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Play Nicole Bolas. God Pharaoh. And we're just kind of going through the motions of the Planeswalker domination. Kill a Dorn Pouncer. Opponent only has the useless pump spell. And this has just been... Yeah, I still don't even know how to say Tomer's last name. Abramovici? Abramovici? I have no idea. No idea. Lordy, lordy. Yeah, that that is a good one. I don't know why our opponent's playing so slow. All right. Really, opponent? Make a pirate. Get in with our dino. And look at this beautiful mana base. Look at how pretty that is. We broke it. We broke it. Man, we have played some long games. And this is we're only 1-1? Holy longness. Hopefully we don't play blue-white approach again. As long as we don't play blue-white approach again, everything is good. Come on deck one time. That's another pretty good one. Well, it looks like we're going to jump up to 2-1. I don't think our opponent can come back from this. Oh, man. That's my favorite Commander Clash moment. That's for sure. I'm going to be guessing. I know there was some... some feedback about the last few episodes of Commander Clash. So, unrelated, actually, Tomer's going to be away on vacation for a couple weeks. So, you'll be getting a bit of a different crew for a couple episodes of Commander Clash. Opponent passes, more Planeswalkers. Well, tick up Nicole Bolas. What do we get? Heroic Intervention. Sure, I guess we cast it, because why not? Ball Bags! Ball Bags just donates every match. Thank you, Ball Bags. $5 donation. What's your favorite budget modern deck to play? Have you ever played a version of Black-White Life Loss from the Mana Source? I have not played a version of the Black-White Life Loss deck, but the deck is really cool, and I could imagine myself trying it out because it's a really fun idea. As far as my favorite modern budget deck, the Steel Wheel, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you again for the donation, by the way. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Let's take up, make a pirate. As far as my favorite modern budget deck, man, that is actually, I have such a hard time choosing. There's so many to choose from. I think that one of the old classics like Restore Balance would be on the list. Also, as far as competitive goblins, 8-whack goblins and Mono Red Burn were pretty competitive. Trading Post-Tron was really fun. There's quite a few on the list. A little cheeky for the 9th month in a row says, thanks for the great content. Well, thank you for 9 months of resubscriptions. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So let's go attacking. Well, we're not winning quickly, but I don't think our opponent can win. Yeah, I don't know how our opponent's gonna time out playing green-white aggro. And this isn't even a 3-game match, is it? This is game 2. That's actually very impressive that our opponent's managing to do that. No approach. No approach for our last 2 rounds. Please, please. Hit our opponent. And, I mean, we're going to keep going. There's no Destroy All Planeswalker card in the format, so run out Chandra. I mean, there's no overcoming this. Oh, we Nicole Bolas and hit Heroic Intervention, so that's how all of our stuff is hexproof and indestructible. Just scoop opponent. Yeah, I guess Star of Extinction is actually... Ooh. Oh, you're right. I very much misspoke. Hour of Revelation. We even talked about that during sideboard, that was a card that they could have in their sideboard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah? Well, if they got it, they got it. I don't think it matters because our opponent's going to time out anyway, so I don't think our opponent can win from here because of how slow they're playing. But I was very wrong about the Planeswalker thing. Very, very wrong. Have you considered combining Drakehaven Locust God in favorable wins? That sounds really sweet. I think that I've thought about the Drakehaven thing. I've thought about the Locust God, but I haven't thought about putting them both together. But that sounds pretty cool. Maybe our opponent was trying to lull us to sleep by playing so... Okay. No Planeswalker Wraths. Opponent's not giving up, though. They're not giving up. Evolving Wilds. Well, can we just win here, please? I think so. Let's attack with everything. I think a combination of Chandra, Creatures, Nicole Bolas should actually get the job done. What's the worst pun? Discarding 5 cards to Bombat Courier, or punt. Discarding 5 to draw 2 with Bombat Courier, or naming Pithing Needle with Pithing Needle. I think it's still Pithing Needle with Pithing Needle. I think it's still got to be worse. Even though that was a very crazy play by our opponent. I think they just got frustrated that they weren't hitting their land drops, and were just like, I don't even care. And it was really funny because then they drew lands, and... Well, we still just win, I believe. We know our opponent's hand. It's Appeal to Authority. We attack for 4 with Menace, puts our opponent to 7. Nicole Bolas for 7. So I think we still win. We're just waiting for our opponent to let us win. Maybe our opponent's trying to like punish us. Maybe this is the new version of the intentional timeout thing. Because our opponent easily could just scoop. There's not really any reason. Maybe they're like salty about losing to 5-color Azcanta friends. I don't know why. Planeswalkers are sweet. If you're going to lose, wouldn't you rather lose to Vraska, Nicole Bolas, Chandra, Gideon, Huatli, than to than to lose to Approach or something? I don't think this game's lifelink. Nothing. I don't see anything that gives lifelink. This isn't flipped yet. Yeah, our opponent definitely is trying to... Well, but, well, I don't know. They played at a pretty normal pace at the beginning of the game, didn't they? They played so fast that they sacked their land and didn't attack that turn. Alright, hit our opponent. Yeah, we don't have Nissa. I don't know if Nissa's worth it or not. Well, we'll find out for sure here. 7 our opponent. If they make us sit here for a minute with Nicole Bolas trigger on the stack. Well, we activated Nicole Bolas' negative ability 3 times this match. 21 of the 40 damage. I guess it could be multi-queuing, but I don't know why they wouldn't just scoop, because they know they're dead. Like, if you're multi-queuing, it seems like you just be like, alright, scoop, go on to the next match. That's what I would do if I was multi-queuing. That was what I would do if I was single queuing. Alright, opponent scoops it up. Sweet. Well, up to 2-1, that means we have 2 rounds to get a single win for the kids to be eaten tonight. And if we win 2, even better. Man, if we go 4-1 and our 1 loss is that Approach match, oh, my heart will be quite literally broken. Yeah, that could also be. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, well, I would play that green-white aggro deck again. I feel like we crushed the green-white aggro deck. We'll play that every round. Ooh. Man, this hand's awesome. We got a search for turn 2. We got decent mana. This is basically what we want. A tune for energy. This hand is super good. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I definitely think I feel good about going 3-2 at least. I'd love to finish 4-1. No. 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 Oh no. Please be God Pharaoh's Gift. Please be God Pharaoh's Gift. Please be God Pharaoh's Gift. I think God Pharaoh's Gift is actually a worse matchup for us, but oh man. I can't take it. I can't take it. I just can't take it. Well, we're gonna play Search and make him have the sensor. Ooh, alright. They had F6 through our turn. Glacial Fortress. Oh, it is God Pharaoh's Gift. Alright. It is God Pharaoh's Gift. Or it's like a different kind of control deck. I don't know if that's actually good or not. I think God Pharaoh's Gift is actually a harder matchup. I just didn't want to play against Approach again. Mirkin, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoop. Oh, it's well, yeah. It could be the blue, white, and Balm deck too. Big Scoop's here for our new subscriber. So I don't know if this is actually better as far as our odds of winning, but I'm very happy that we're not playing that deck again. Let's attune with Ether. Get a Mountain. Play Sun Petal Grove. Attune with Ether. Get a Island. Pass the turn. Yeah, God Pharaoh's Gift is most likely, although I know people have been playing the Embalm deck too, the one that we 5-0'd with a bit ago. SaffronOlive at mtggoldfish.com is the email to get at me with that stuff. What's our opponent got? Oh, that's... okay. This is definitely not God Pharaoh's Gift, I don't believe. I don't think it can be. As someone who is trying to get into playing Magic again, is it worth it to buy a low-budget deck on MTGO? It's like 15 bucks, but I don't know if I should wait for Arena. I would definitely say to buy it on Magic Online because it's going to be a while until Arena is actually ready to go. So that would be my advice. Play Magic Online. Maybe end up switching to Arena eventually. But for now, I think Magic Online is the option. So this means they probably have... Huh. How do we do this? Yeah, it does seem like Arena and MTGO very well could exist side by side, at least for a very long time. Because I think it would be very difficult for them to put older formats on it, or like cube drafts and stuff. So I expect that at least for a bunch of years, they will probably both exist. And then with arenas being there for like casual play, also maybe for standard, and maybe for draft even. But I'm not sure how it'll work as far as people switching over. Chandra tick up. I guess we just Chandra. We could Chandra tick up Harness Lightning this Vizier. That seems reasonable. I actually like that. Let's play the Mountain. Play Chandra. Take up Chandra for mana. Harness Lightning Vizier so they can't start drawing cards. Pass the turn. And then we're still set up to Fumigate if we want to. They can get back Vizier copying Champion. I don't know if we should be binding this Champion or if we should be saving it for Anointed Procession. I actually feel pretty good about this matchup. And we might actually have our Scavenger Grounds. It might be happening. We might finally have a matchup where our Scavenger Grounds are going to pull their weight. It's the one. It's the one. This is why our 5-color deck has 2 colorless lands. We found it. We found it. We got there. I feel pretty comfortable against these type of decks, though. Especially, we're pretty close to flipping Search for Azcanta. Although our opponent does have Field of Ruin, which makes it a little sadder, but I think that Goblins is a great budget option for Modern. One of the best ones, as far as trying to be competitive. What is... Oh, I guess Vizier of Many Faces... No. It turns it... Oh, I guess it makes the copy white. Okay. Have you thought about streaming PlayerUnknown Battleground on your own Twitch channel next time you play it? I need to do more on my Twitch channel. I just haven't had much time. But that would be a good idea. I like the idea. Search for Azcanta. Harness Lightning. Huh. No? Yeah, we'll mill it. More Chandras. Play the land, take up our Chandra. I guess we gotta let it go and then just fumigate away the board. Pass the turn. I'm not very good at PlayerUnknown Battleground, honestly. Chandelar could be a fun special stream. We probably should do that at some point. Hey, yeah, let me see, Mr. Teabaggin. I'd love to see your modern deck. Sunscourge Champion for our opponent. Well, we're probably going to have to Field of Ruin next turn. Fumigate. Yeah, I've been saying it wrong. Gets back the Sacred Cat. Search for Azcanta. Oh, Scavenger Grounds. Scavenger Grounds. Ugh. I guess we... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we actually keep it, but we do flip. Play Swamp. Take up Chandra. Play New Horizon. And we'll just pass. Make our opponent kill our Search for Azcanta. I think we're in pretty good shape. Opponent probably gonna go attacking at Chandra. Yeah, going at Chandra, gaining some life. We'll find more sweepers at some point. And sweeper plus Scavenging Grounds is pretty good. Or we just find one of our big planeswalkers and go pretty much over the top of whatever our opponent's doing. Yep, there's Field of Ruins. So we get an activation. Well, I guess we take Nissa. Nissa seems reasonable. Ultimating Nissa would be good. That's so much card draw. I assume that Binding is going to be going for a... Oh boy. I can't think of the name right now. The token doubler. It's probably being played right now. Another Sunscourge Champion. Okay. And a Rivulet. Well, let's take up Chandra. Authority of the Consuls. I'll play Authority. Play Nissa. Play Scavenger Grounds. Untap our Forest. And pass the turn. Man, ultimating Nissa would be so good. Yeah, Anointed Procession. That's a card I was not thinking of. Yes, it is a competitive league. Yeah, opponent's got to get back their champion. They also have to slam at Nissa, or else we ultimate, and then we just draw so many cards. I guess it's a bit annoying that we let our opponent draw, but we don't have that many scavenger grounds. Only 2. Yeah, it's pretty amazing how popular it ended up being in Standard. When I saw it, I figured it would be a casual commander card, Anointed Procession that is, but it's a legit card in Standard, like at least a legit second tier card, but it's in a lot of competitive decks, so it's actually pretty sweet. Opponent, thinking on their discards. We made a couple of small changes. We got rid of Dovinbon, unfortunately. You can pull up the list here, actually. But we got rid of Dovinbon, added 1 Authority Consuls to the main deck, and tweaked the sideboard a little bit. But it's very close to the same deck as we were playing. Anointed Procession Mechanized Production sounds like a pretty awesome way to win. Strong Badinator, 11 months in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. I really wanted Dovinbon to be good. I tried it. I played it for a bunch of games, and I just could never make it good enough, unfortunately. Let's see how our opponent attacks. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Killing Chandra. We have another Chandra. This is excellent for us. This means Nissa Ultimate is a go. And we got Evolving Wilds in hand. So, yeah. Ultimate, Nissa. So now we're drawing 2 cards. Powering through our deck to find our big finishers. Evolving Wilds. We'll draw a card. Yes, please. Crack Evolving Wilds. Last basic. Draw a card. Blooming Marsh. And now what is a good question. Huh. Do we just pass? I guess? Yeah, let's pass. I only get mad when people proxy entire decks. Yeah, I think that some amount of proxying is allowed in casual play or accepted in casual play. Opponent goes attacking. Well, kill champion with its token. Spend all of our energy. Shout out to proxying Word of Command because the actual card is $50 because it's on the reserve list. Yeah, that's a weird one to be so expensive. That's for sure. A lecture is like a perfect place to listen to a stream, I think. We will find another Fumigate at some point. Treasure Map is on my list of cards that I want to try, but I have not tried it yet. Oh, we really want to binding this, but I think we got to cast out to keep double tokens from happening, which would be pretty scary. So let's cast out. Get rid of Anointed Procession. Opponent gains some life. We gain some life. Tune with Ether, not good anymore. There's a Fumigate. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, let's Fumigate. And then just sack our Scavenger Grounds. Nuke the graveyards. Pass the turn. I definitely recommend buying the real cards, but I definitely think if you're playing at your kitchen table or something, that it's okay to proxy to some extent. Yeah, maybe we should have got Chandra down there, actually. That's a reasonable point. Champion of Wits. Fumigate, land discarded. And we just need our big planeswalkers. If we can find one Nicole Bolas, or even a Veraska, things suddenly become pretty sweet. Ooh, they're gonna binding our cast out? Ooh, that's pretty sweet. Now we get to binding their binding and get back the cast out. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6! Oh! Alright, so I guess Nicole Bolas has to wait for next turn. So 1, 2, 3, wait. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So play Chandra. Yeah. Take up for mana. Play Binding. 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 To get back Cast Out. Cast Out, get rid of Anointed Procession. And now we have the Bindings gone forever. Word of Command is really weird. I'm still not 100% sure the right way to play Word of Command. I think it's like a weird thought seize that lets you play the card, if I'm remembering correctly. Getting in at Chandra. Yup. Well, we got Daddy for next turn. Chart a course. Draw some cards. Chart a course. Draw some cards. Ooh, let me see Mr. Teabaggin. Opt? Good lord. Ooh, Devil's Game. That is super spicy. Vexing Devils, Nighthawks, Killing Waves. It's like Punisher Tribal, Punisher Burn. That's super, super spicy. Alright, Anointed Procession. We get an Ether Hub. Well, let's take up Chandra. Well, first let's play Ether Hub, draw a card. That makes the most sense. Veraska would be good here. Draw a card. There's Veraska. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we get to do both! The greatest turn in the history. The greatest turn in the history of Standard, I think. We get to do both, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 6 plus 7 is 13. Whoo! Take up Chandra for mana. Blue, black, white, whatever. Daddy. Coming down. Steal one of our opponent's cards. It's an Anointed Procession. Could be good later. And then we will also Veraska, the Relic Seeker. Veraska, I think we will blow up this Anointed Procession. We are the only ones allowed to have Anointed Procession. Pass the turn. We get a double treasure. Can you beat this, opponent? Can you beat what is on the battlefield in front of you? Let me know. Let me know, opponent. Let me know. Oh, things are looking good. Things are looking pretty good. Pretty good. Opponent. We do got to make sure we don't time out. We are behind on time. So we do want to close out the game. Or at least get ahead on time. Man, this is going to be a long one, boys and girls. The longest of long streams. Gets in at Veraska. Sure. Whoa. Alright. Planeswalkers in the red zone. What do you got? Chart a course. Just keeps charting. It might be scoop time. How do you beat this battlefield? How do you beat it? How do you beat it? We got mommy and daddy and daughter Chandra all on the battlefield. I guess Veraska would be the mother in this scenario over Chandra. This deck is just so much fun. It is so fun to play. We could actually mill them out. That is a legitimate thing that could happen. Auntie Chandra, that makes sense. Grandmother. No, not grandmother. Another champion of wits. Yup. Yep, yeah, you draw those cards. Getting yourself closer to being milled out. We're 2-1 right now, and I think... Yeah, we played green-white aggro last match. We haven't played Ramen on Bread this league. We played approach, green-white aggro, and now blue-white eternalize. Well, it won't be that late because we only have this round and one more, but we have not played many quick matches. They have all been very long matches. 5-color Azcanta family. That might be an even better name for it, actually. Opponent thinking on their discards. Yup. If we win chests, we'll probably open them. I bought a bunch of chests at their low prices to I think they were trying to Ixalan's binding and realized they can't. Pretty sure that's where we were at there. Field of Ruin. Yup. Okay. And... Sure. Eternalizes Pouncer. I guess that's a clockish. Sanctum. Well, play Sanctum. Draw a card. Oh, this deck is just another Vraska. So, tick up Nicole Bolas. Sure, we'll play Sunscourge Champion. Tick up Chandra. Sure, we'll play Gideon of the Trials. More Planeswalkers. Tick up Gideon on Adorn Pouncer. Then I think we'll make some Menace Pirates with our Vraska, the Relic Seeker. And, yeah. Your move, opponent. Your move. I mean, if history holds true, they should go up to around 2.5 ticks. That's my thinking. That'll probably change sooner or later, but I'm pretty confident this time they will. Especially with the complete chests, I expect that that'll raise the EV a decent amount. Even though they're really rare, they're just more expensive than a lot of the cards in the chest. So I think that the EV should rise because of the complete chests. Man, this deck is fun. Yeah, it's about almost 10 o'clock at night here. Hey, welcome back, MTG Doug D. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Chess, they were 2.1 at their low. But I think they've went up a little since then. Let me see. They might even be increasing today because I think people are realizing that the update's happening tomorrow. They are 2.29 right now. Treasure chests are your prizes you get for doing well in events. Hopefully we'll get to open some tonight. Yeah, I tried to start late enough that West Coast people will have a shot, but I know it's a little early for most West Coast people. Because it start like 4 West Coast time? Probably just getting out of work or school or whatever, so... What's up, Christian? How goes it tonight? Yes, starting tomorrow, there are going to be complete sets, redeemable sets too, that you could redeem to paper in treasure chests. Thank you so much, Biscuits. I love you too. I love all of you. Yeah, so you can open a complete set in a treasure chest, which sounds super amazing. More Gideons. Well, Nicole Bolas. What do we steal? Vizier. Okay. Might as well cast it. Nothing to tutor for. Fosoyo, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, we'll play Search for Azcanta. Take up on Adorn Pouncer. And yeah, we'll just pass. I mean, I feel like we're in pretty good shape. Pretty good shape. For standard MTGO leagues, what are the prizes? Actually pretty simple. So this is going to be for competitive leagues. It's slightly different for the friendly leagues. The total amount of prizes are the same, I believe, but they're distributed differently. So you're getting, oh boy. All right. Fumigate does not hit Planeswalker's opponent. You do realize that, correct? But you get, basically, if you go 0-5 up to 2-3, you don't get anything. You basically just lose it all. On the other hand, if you get 3 wins, you get your money back and get 1 treasure chest. If you get 4 wins, 4 and 1, you get 8 treasure chests and your money back in play points plus some. And then 5-0, you get 16 treasure chests plus also, oh man, even plus even more money or the same amount of money. Anyway, if you go 3-1 or better, you come out ahead. You can play for free as much as you want once you have the cards, but to play in tournaments, it does cost some amount of event tickets or whatever. All right, gets rid of Kobolas. I guess that makes some amount of sense. Search for Azcanta. No, we'll keep Scavenger Grounds. So Vraska, kill Angel. Get back Ixalan's Binding. Get back Nicole Bolas. Take up Nicole Bolas. Chart a course. Yeah, I guess we might as well. Discard a Attune with Ether. Play Scavenger Grounds. Draw a card. Gideon. Yeah, let's go beatdowns. I think we're going to win by milling our opponent out or by Chandra Ultimate, but this is fine. Take up Chandra. Fumigate hits our opponent. Play, we're just playing very quickly now to get through this. Play Gift of Paradise. Vraska's been used. Nicole Bolas been used. And then I guess we just cash in our last Scavenger Grounds to nuke the graveyards and pass the turn. And I think we got it. Whew. Yeah, we do got to be aware of clock, although we're catching up with our opponent, which is where we want to be. Sunscourge Champion. We're only 30 seconds behind our opponent now, when before we were like a couple minutes behind. So if we can just get ahead of our opponent, then time is no longer really a concern. Adorn Pouncer, yep, plays a land. Search for Azcanta. Yeah, we'll mill gifts. And we will Ultimate Chandra. We will take up Nicole Bolas. Play Adorn Pouncer. Kill Adorn Pouncer. This is when the deck gets so fun. Take up Gideon. And, yeah, I guess we just, well, play a land. Draw a card. Opponent's down to 8 cards in their deck. That is not many. We're going to play another. We do got to make sure we don't get janked out by Rivulet, actually. So hit our opponent, which means we actually do got to win pretty quickly. I was not considering that. Make a couple pirates. Pass the turn. Because that mills 8. So we can't get got by Ipnu Rivulet. That would be a way we could lose. Yeah, I'm actually very worried about Ipnu Rivulet now that I realize they have 2 of them. Gets back to Adorn Pouncer. I mean, I assume our opponent sees that as well. Hopefully they don't have more Rivulets that they can draw. And passes. Search for Azcanta. We're basically not milling no matter what. No mill. Alright, so take up Nicole Bolas. How many cards our opponent got left? Ooh, another Anointed Procession. All right, cast Anointed Procession. Hit our opponent. Down to 26. Can we win here? Tick up, make some pirates. Turn on Gideon. Attack with everything. I don't think we can quite kill our opponent. Opponent blocks. Unblocks. Blocks. Unblocks. Blocks. Down to 16. Oh, 1 point of damage. Play Gift of Paradise. Hit our opponent. Down to 11. Play another Gideon. Hit our opponent. Down to 6. Keep the new Gideon. Emblem Gideon. And pass the turn. Yeah, Gideon Emblem is protection here too. And now we should just win next turn. Opponent. Wow, look at this board. Goes it, Nicole Bolas. Yeah, we should have just chumped with 1, but that's fine. Block. Now we're behind on time again a little bit. What's our opponent got? Ops. Whew, alright. Yeah, we're almost 2 minutes behind on time. Opponent gets back Sunscourge Champion. Well, at least our opponent's playing stuff to letting us catch up. We're going to have to play super fast. Alright. Well, I think we still just win. Gets rid of Veraska. Yup. Sacred Cat. Search for Azcanta. No mill. Go to combat. Attack with everything. And that should do it. So we're almost exactly 1 minute behind our opponent. Whew, but that's only game 1, because this is the longest league of all time. Whew, boy. Well, we got him. We got him. We did not play as quickly as we should have, but we did get them. Oh, Lord. These games, this might be the longest league we've ever played. Oh, my goodness. All right, so we know what our opponent's doing now. Yeah, that was game 1, I believe. This league, it has been something else. Vile Shrew. Yeah, seems unlikely, Zach Arrow. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, this is the matchup where we want our Scarab Gods. And probably go down... Might have to go down Huatli in this one. A Braid does not seem very helpful. Authority of the Consoles I don't actually think is very good. Negate is like hit or miss. I don't know if it's actually worth it. They're very creature heavy. Hey, have a good night, Soul Survivor. Thanks for hanging out. Well, there's kind of an end in sight, but it's going to be a bit. Settle the Wreckage, Fumigate, Nissa. Yeah, opponent, Scarab God will hopefully fight through our opponent's negates. Can we go out? Can we go down Harness Lightnings is a question. I guess we can go down New Horizons. Maybe go down a couple Harness Lightnings, or 1 Harness Lightning for a couple negates. I think I like Negate better. I think. Thank you, Loggy Bear. Let's try it like that. Let's try it like that. Gotta make sure we play fast so we get ahead on time. That's a big thing. Yes, F6. Has the last day of Unstable Spoilers convinced you to play this set? The last day of Spoilers has been pretty awesome, I will admit. So, I still don't know exactly where I will play this at, but it has made me more excited to play this set. Man, we do not have many lands for these attunes. Rivulet. Opponent passes. Well, play the island, pass the turn. Still behind by... Ooh, opponent cycles. Oh, I can't ignore the chat. That's the most important part. Opponent tapping, untapping. Champion of Wits, yep. Resolves. I really like the deck. I think this deck is super fun to play and actually pretty competitive, so I'm a big fan. Yeah, Crowstorm was an awesome spoiler. I was pretty happy to have that be the spoiler card. Ooh, we're kind of catching up on time-ish. Well, let's get our last land, attune with Ether, grab a forest, play a plains, pass the turn. Man, opponent's got a painful mana base. Gets in with champion. Yep. Down to 18. And passes. Play Ether Hub. Pass the turn. You are the most important, Sethro Jenkins. Opponent. Gets in with champion. Yep. Ooh, something else? Adorn Pouncer. Okay. Let's just play the mountain and pass the turn. We might just settle the wreckage here. Potentially. Actually, let's harness lightning. Let's harness lightning the Pouncer. That's fine. So Pouncer down. We'd like to get down this Nissa. That's our big payoff. Another Pouncer. Opponent passes. Play Sun Petal Grove. Pass the turn. Next turn is our Nissa turn. Opponent gets in for 4. Well, we'll take it. Yup. Down to 10. Yup. And passes. So play the forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Play Nissa. Opponent negates. We will negate the negate. Can they negate the negate the negate? They can. Alright, negate the negate the negate. Well, pass the turn. Well, we got 2 negates out of our opponent's hand. Opponent. Getting in. Hitting us. Down to 6. Another Pouncer. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Fumigate. Wow! That is triple negate for the opponent. So now we actually might be losing to triple negate draw. Harness Lightning a Pouncer. Jeez. What are the chances? Gets in for 4. Man, Scarab God would be insane. That would be so insane. Another Field Ruin. We're kind of in bad shape. Vraska Relic Seeker. Play the Swamp. And I guess we got to pass and try to settle. I guess that's our only real option. I think this is a strip mine. Yup. Wow! Wow! This has been the nightmare. Well, settle the wreckage extremely painfully. That was quite the interesting draw for our opponent. Get some lands. Adorn Pouncer coming back. Well, we get to Vraska. Kill the threat. Play Ether up as the turn. And now we are pretty dead unless we top deck. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Our opponent having that many negates seems kind of against the odds. Gets rid of Vraska. And Sun Scourge Champion. Well, that's Ixalan's Binding. Get rid of Ixalan's Binding. Destroy Champion. Pass the turn. We're staying alive, but we're not winning by any stretch. Opponent. Probably going to get back the Angel, I assume. Yeah, Binding's fine. It would be better if they didn't have the Angel in the graveyard. I think if our opponent had 2 negates, we would have won. But 3 negates is 1 too many. Yep. So now we gotta be able to kill the Angel. Chart a course. Sure. And we hit a land, and that does it. Yikes! That was a nightmare. That was very much the nightmare. Alright. Well, maybe we gotta bring in even more negates. We did not draw the Scarab God, unfortunately. I don't know how we would bring in the negates, though, honestly. What we would actually go down. Not sure. Our stuff is all stuff we want. Maybe it's a Gideon? Maybe we go down to Gideon for a negate? I think we need Harness Lightning, though, to kill the Angels and stuff. I don't think we can go... Like, we kind of got ran over by aggro creatures. Let's just bring in one more negate. Try it like that. Yeah, the stream will apparently never end. Alright, we're on the play. And we'll try this. I mean, as long as we hit a land, this hand could be pretty awesome. So play Sun Petal Grove, pass the turn. We have our Scarab God, we got removal. I'll play the island. We can cycle this cast out. Glacial Fortress. Adorn Pouncer. Alright, cycle cast out. Scavenger Grounds is not bad. Play Scavenger Grounds. Get down our Gift of Paradise. Pass the turn. Another land for our opponent. I think we're doing good. I think we're doing good. Gets in, down to 21. Follow up. Champion of Wits. That is one of our opponent's best cards. I will give them that. But we have a pretty good hand. Adorn Pouncer, Anointed Procession. Well, play Evolving Wilds. Ixalan's Binding, Champion of Wits. Pass the turn. Opponent. Getting in. Down to 19. What do you got, opponent? Anointed Procession. That is scary. Well, let's grab a Swamp. Vraska here would be great. Search for Azcanta. Well, we're going to run it out and make our opponent have a land and have an answer. Play Scarab God. Pass the turn. Opponent has a land, so they can get back their Adorn Pouncers. Yep. There's Adorn Pouncer. Opponent passes. Scarab God doing nothing. We are not hitting lands. And now we're probably dead, honestly. Oh, no. Fumigate doesn't help us. Oh, dear. Yeah, we're super dead. Well, I mean, we Fumigate, and then they just make 2 more Adorn Pouncers, and nothing changes. We can't search and negate up. We don't have mana that allows us to do that. But that would be a good line if we had more blue sources. Oh, we're going to lose this game. Vraska costs more mana than we have access to. Yeah, we're dead. But, alright, Fumigate. But that is the game. Oh, man. Yup. Opponent has a land. Chandra kills a token. Opponent has another land. Kills Chandra. And has more action. Sacks Rivulet. Well, play Scarab God. Play Sanctum, pass the turn. Opponent cycles. Plays a land. And passes? Okay. Well, maybe we are in this game. Why can't we get back a Dorn Pouncer? Oh, I see. Well, now we just got to play fast. Oh, I see. It's Anointed Procession. Get back Vizier. No. Scry Drain. Gift of Paradise Bottom. Fumigate. Pass the turn. Oh, we gotta play quick. We gotta play super quick. Opponent plays a land. Opponent passes. We drain. We scry. Chandra to the top. Play Chandra. Oh boy, mistapping. Not good. Wow, I thought we were so dead. Chandra. Opponent has negate. Okay. We pass the turn. Opponent passes. We drain. Nissa to the bottom. A bit too slow. Play the mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll just pass the turn. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Anointed Procession. Okay. Opponent passes. Scry with Scarab God. Keep Scavenger Grounds. Play Scavenger Grounds. Play Vraska. Vraska. Destroy a Dorn Pouncer. Go attacking. Hit our opponent. Down to 7. Dead on board next turn. Opponent. Chart a course. Draws and discards. Gonna get back Champion of Wits. Yup. That is oh my god. Okay. That's a lot of Champion of Wits. Come on, Nicole Bolas off the top. Come on, Nicole Bolas. We do get to scry for it. Hub, bottom. Hub, not bottom. So let's fumigate. Make a pirate. Play an ether hub. Play search for Azcanta. Pass the turn. Scarab God bounces back. 30 seconds. Attacking into a board full of lifelink creatures does not help us. Ixalan's binding. So negate the binding. Ixalan's binding number 2. Gonna get back Champion of Wits. We're running out of time. Oh, we're gonna time out. What a sad way to lose. Well, we're drawing live to Nicole Bolas. Still. Nicole Bolas still wins us the game. We get search for Azcanta to look for it. Search, Gideon Mild. Transform. Activate search for Azcanta. No Nicole Bolas. Make a pirate, and that's game. We had a chance, and we lost it. Yup, that does it. Oh, man. Well, I feel like... yeah. That's a win that we would have got in non-stream mode, probably. The... passing over and over wouldn't have worked. Oh, disappointing. Man, this is going to go down... maybe this is just not a very good stream deck. It's a good stream deck in the sense that it's really fun to see, but it is not a good stream deck in the sense that apparently every game goes to time, and any amount of time spent talking ends up being very punishing. Forest, go. Opponent plays a swamp. Well, the stream is about hanging out and talking and shouting out subscribers and all that stuff, so that's the whole reason we do this stream. So just like ignoring all that stuff in the name of playing faster kind of works against the whole reason that I stream in the first place. Search for Azcanta. Plains... yeah, we'll mill it. We don't really need a plains. Play an ether hub. Get an energy. Run out Gift of Paradise. And pass the turn. There's an ether hub. Yeah, I mean, that's the main idea is to... wow, opponent has Vraska? Good lord. Destroys Gift of Paradise. Well, this is not going the way we hoped. Jeez. This is one of the weirder energy nut draws I've ever seen. Huh. Okay. That's a thing. The problem with putting Gift of Paradise on our Ether Hub is, like last match you saw, our opponent was Field of Ruining us, and if we put them on our basic lands, they are safe from getting killed by Field of Ruin. So that's the big reason to put them on basic lands. Whirler Virtuoso. Well, I guess we're going to need to find a Wrath here pretty quick. We lost our ramp, so we can't play our Varaska. Millivalving Wilds. Tune with Ether. Get a Swamp. Play the Swamp. Pass the turn. Jeez, what a start for our opponent. Let me check out your double Moonwalker deck, Cryptic Thulu. Opponent gets in for $1 billion. The double Moonwalker deck looks good. I like it. Ultimating Planeswalkers right away with Doubling Season. Definitely super sweet. Blows up Search for Azcanta. Has more action. Rogue Refiner. Jeez, what a start. And no Fumigates for us. And more Rogue Refiners. Well, Fumigate or Bust by the looks. Is it Fumigate? It is Bust. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, I guess in theory we live one more turn, but I think we're still... I don't think there's coming back from this. Well, we shouldn't have lost the first match because we shouldn't have been playing against the same person for the second time in a row. I don't know how we, I don't know what we did where we could have not lost that match. Our opponent just kind of drew the right things. Opponent, well, we need a Fumigate. We need a Long Tusk Cub. Well, our opponent keeps playing things unnecessarily into Fumigate, so if we draw a Fumigate... Alright, we do not. Well, that was just one of the best starts I've probably ever seen from a deck with 2 Veraskas. That was just absurdly good. Alright, against this deck, bring in our Scarab Gods. Bring in Ixalan's Binding. Go down Authority of the Consuls. Go down... what else are we going down? We can go down, I guess, 1 New Horizons and... maybe Huatli, I guess? Try it like that. Is Pirate Jace any good in double Moonwalkers, or should it just be another more mid-rangey Planeswalker like Nissa, Gideon, or Ral? I mean, if you ultimate Pirate Jace with a doubling season out, you should just win, but that's true of a lot of Planeswalkers, but I think it's, I mean, in that sense, it's fine that it's another Planeswalker that just wins when you ultimate. I don't know, like, the downside is it's not very good if you don't have a doubling season and you're not doing that. Hey, welcome, 5-color combo. Good to have you. Crack Evolving Wilds. Grab a Forest. Well, let's Ether Hub. Grab a Mountain. Play the Mountain. Pass the turn. Opponent has a Servant of the Conduit. Well, I guess we're just going to kill that. We don't want to get Varaska on turn 0 again. Pass the turn. I think Huatli's pretty good. It's one of the better token-making planeswalkers. Opponent's got a Rogue Refiner. I'll play Ether Hub. Run out our Gift to Paradise. But with tapping properly. And pass the turn. So we have a Johnny for next turn. Yeah, but we don't really have a Garruk in Standard, so bad Garruk actually isn't that bad, all things considered. Gets in with Rogue Refiner. Yup. Down to 20. Long Tusk Cub. Leaving up Negate mana by the looks. I'll play Scavenger Grounds. And, hey, if you got Negate, you got Negate. Oh, dear. So, yeah, run out a Johnny. I don't know if Garruk is alive or not. Opponent does have Negate. Well, pass the turn. Opponent. Opponent. Thinking. Opponent wants to make sure that every one of our matches goes to time. Plays a Bristling Hydra after some consideration. Starts pumping the dorks, bumping the dorks. Be a good turn to draw a Fumigate. Down to 12. Opponent passes. Fumigate? No Fumigate. Well, play Search for Azcanta. So I guess we're going to have to settle. I'm not excited about settling. If our opponent has another Negate, then they got us. So it looks like this might be how it ends. Unfortunate way for things to wrap up. Well, alright, maybe not. Rogue Refiner. Alright, there. Rogue Refiner to draw the land to leave up the Negate. Goes attacking. Well, I mean, if that's what you did, that's what you did. Settle resolves. So that's good at least. Settle gets rid of the board. It does give our opponent a million lands, which is annoying. Yeah, the blue-white Embalm deck is super fun. The Eradicone, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Opponent. Yes, more Long Tusk Cubs. Just keeps coming. We could still use a Fumigate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I guess we got a Milna Kobolas, unfortunately. Well, let's play Vraska. Kill Long Tusk Cub. Pass the turn. Should drop Huatli for one Scarab God in the main. I don't know. I don't know if one Scarab God. I mean, Scarab God's very good, but... Opponent, gonna kill our Vraska. And has their own Search for Azcanta. That's interesting. And what is going on in our opponent's deck? Alright, Search for Azcanta. We will not mill Chandra. Flip, Search. Well, this kind of works out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Chandra. Kill Rogue Refiner. and then cast out, kill Rogue Refiner, and our Chandra gets to live. Pass the turn. Yeah, opponent gets to start scrying. Get back Faraska with Nissa. Yeah, we might. Or Nicole Bolas could be a good option if our stuff resolves. Scarab God is probably the best card in Standard, I think. Jeez, opponent with the Varaska again. They've done a very good job of finding their Varaskas. I will certainly give them that. Attune with Ether for our opponent. And a Servant of the Conduit. Gift of Paradise, not super helpful. And our opponent has Varaska. We'll take up Chandra. I guess we'll redirect. Nissa. I guess we'll just get back Nicole Bolas. Pass the turn. Opponent does some scrying. Gonna flip their treasure map next turn. Well, we're probably gonna end 2-1 with this deck, but I feel like we're actually pretty close to going 4-1. We lost the one match we would have won from timing out. We played the same person twice in a row with approach and kind of got a little bit unlucky. Yeah, I mean, we got strictly unlucky to lose that game. Our opponent probably had, how many draws in their deck did they have that would win them the game from that position? Maybe like 7 would be my estimate. So they hit like the 10%er or something the turn before they would die. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to show up as not a winning record on our actual gameplay, but the deck is really good, and the deck is, I think the deck is super competitive, so I don't know. I wish we had put up a better record, but, eh. And now it's just, it's been a long one. I feel like sometimes when the streams go super long, by the time we get to like the last match, I feel like I'm like not playing as good as I could be because it's, I don't know, getting tired. It's getting late. Because not counting the stream, I've been doing this since like 7 a.m. and it's closing in on 11 a.m. So when you include all the other stuff on top of the stream, it's been by the end of the stream, I'm just like a little bit, probably not my sharpest. Sorry, Saffron Olive Skids. Maybe next time. Pona's got Scarab God, and that's probably just going to wrap it up. Fumigate. Yeah, we're just going to scoop. I think that's it. So we end up with a 2-1. A 2-1 with a caveat that if you actually watched it, should have been at least a 3-2, probably a 4-1. I think the last game I definitely could have played tighter with against Energy, but we weren't going to win the game one no matter what. And even if we played slightly tighter, we might have lost that one, but I don't know. So I feel like we could have ended up pretty easily with something like a 4-1, discounting the time issues and so forth. So I think the deck is actually really competitive, and I plan on keep playing it. Hopefully we'll 5-0 with it eventually, because I think it's actually a super sweet deck. And it's really fun to play, so if you're looking for something different to play, definitely suggest trying it out, because I think it's actually legit competitive. But Anyway, everyone, I think that's going to wrap it up for tonight. It was a long one, so anyway, on the way out the door, MTG Goldfish Replay YouTube. That's where you can find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Normal YouTube, that's where you can find the super sweet magic meme unstable spoiler video. Also Against Odds coming out tomorrow, featuring some X spells in Modern, Roshin Meander action in Modern. So keep an eye out for that, and all the unstable spoilers and whatnot. Of course, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmats, all that sweet stuff. Anyway, everyone, you all are amazing. We'll be back on Thursday with another one. Thank you so much for hanging out. I know by the end I was getting a little sloppy and a little tired, but the deck is fun. You all are awesome. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you soon.